Oh, that's great. Oh, fun and funky.
Yeah, isn't it just? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, golfers, non-golfers, are you ready to take your game to the next level? Swing by the Golf Zone here in New Plymouth, Taranaki's ultimate one-stop golf shop, located at 44 Molesworth Street in the heart of the CBD. The Golf Zone has everything you need to hit fairways with confidence, from top-tier golf clubs by Callaway, not Titleist, and cutting-edge GPS devices by Garmin and Bushnell. They also have stylish men's and women's golf apparel that blends comfort and performance. They've got it all. Plus, their expert team offers personalised advice and custom fitting to ensure your gear is dialed in just for you. Club had a recent argument with a tree. Not a problem. Shaft's a little bent. The Lair of Repair has you covered. So whether you're chasing a lower handicap or just loving the game, visit the Golf Zone online or at thegolfzone.co.nz. Tee up your game today with the Golf Zone, Taranaki's leading golf retailer. Let them know Fairway Talk sent you and you will get a handshake from Paul. All right, on to the show. So we have the absolute privilege, and it's a genuine privilege, of having probably, would it be fair to say, one of the most famous social media peoples to come out of Hawara.
Oh, out of Hawara?
Yeah.
Well, I despise the term fame or famous, so
Thank God.
I would not concur with that statement.
Excellent.
I would say, just as it so happens, maybe one of the more known people to come out of Hawara.
There we go.
Conrad Smith, famous All Black, born in Hawara, New Zealand.
Yeah, lives in New Plymouth. We also forgot to contact him actually after an Ambrose day. Because we want to get him on here.
That wouldn't have happened in Hawara.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
But I think otherwise, I believe we were one of the first high schools in the country to have drug sniffer dogs through. Aside from that, not too many claims of fame in Hawara.
Yeah, Hawara's kind of a sleepy, docile little town.
Yes.
You know, not too many murders, not too many house fires, even though it's named after fire.
The burnt place.
The burnt place, that's right. However, though, doing a bit of research on you, Tim.
Oh, Jesus.
There wasn't much. I'm going to be honest.
To me at all.
Nah.
Still not.
Which is great.
I love that.
I think that's kind of cool to be, you know, with an Instagram following of, as of yesterday, 1.1 million or whatever it is.
Yes.
Not that we're counting. Although I'm sure your bank balance is based on a few bets here and there.
I mean, to be fair, once upon a time we were counting with the first ever series. So
yeah. Which, to be fair, that was essentially when you gained your...
Yeah, it was all on that one.
That was your rise, basically. But what does it say here? Over 90 days, you turned $1,500 into $1 million. In profit, but ending with 500,000.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. I was going to say, yes, in 84 days, I got it to $1 million and then I lost half of it in 6. Yeah. So for anyone, any of you punters out there, the harsh realities, if you play long enough, you will lose.
This is just it. But essentially what the internet said, actually what your Facebook profile says is you're the Blackjack guy.
Yep.
Giving hard-ons to jellyfish since 93.
Yes, aplenty.
I love that.
Especially last week.
I love it.
No flaccid jellyfish in the Tasman Sea last week with what was going on.
Thank God. Thank God. I'm just going to ditch that down there. But otherwise... I love it. Your engaging personality, your Kiwi humour, your soft insults about dealers. I mean, this is all AI come up with, and it's great. Oh, nice. You know, before fame, though, Grok, we don't swear around here.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. It's fine. No, I mean ChatGPT.
Oh,
yeah. No. Scumbags. But you were a farrier.
Yes. It's interesting that you said that you couldn't find much on me because... Someone was saying this to me the other day, as public as this entire series has been, or, you know, multiple series, I suppose, since last year, I actually do keep things very private. Yeah. Like I keep my friends and family out of the Tim Naki stuff. Yeah. My wife barely even makes an appearance on my story or in a post. I think I might have put a wedding post up maybe in a bit of a thank you for dealing with my shithousery. But otherwise, it's funny like that I've actually managed to keep it this tight knit in this day and age where nothing's a secret. But I like it that way.
I think it's great though.
Yes,
I think it's really cool because that is like everything is so easy to find. I mean, there's a couple of really great news articles on you and stuff like that.
Fuck, well, yeah, we were digging through these the other day. I for some bizarre reason now having married me in December, and we've been together just about 6 years, my wife's decided now to figure out the inner psychology of me. So, like, just this week, post the 2 milli market, all that shit, now all of a sudden she's decided, I want to go through all your old newspaper clippings and primary school stuff, see what makes this little psychopath tick.
Yeah.
Which is why, I don't know if you saw my story, I
saw
put
that.
a story up of a creative writing piece I did when I was 9 years old.
Yes.
Like, I had no idea. Mum had forgotten all about it as well. My wife just stumbled across that in one of my little profile things the other day, and I'm 9 years old talking about betting $1 million.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with that kid? How was I not flagged? Why was Sif's not on the doorstep wondering what's going on in the Myers household? Why is this normal to this kid to be putting $1 million bet on?
Yeah.
But anyway.
But here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. I mean, is it fair to say that is now you're living? Like that's what, for the most part, puts food on the table, or is it?
Yes. So, sorry, long-winded way to get here. I was a farrier.
Yes.
For a time. I did that out of school, maybe 10 years. For a while, I overlapped it with dairy farming as well.
Yes.
A few years, actually. And then we left to go to Canada just to fuck around for a couple of years.
Nice.
And I didn't do social media really. I mucked around a little bit, and I'd done a couple of punting streams just for fun.
Yeah.
Really. We were supposed to probably come back last year for good. Like, we were doing a 2-year visa over there, and I thought, oh, okay, I'll come back to the farm.
Yeah.
And so February last year, I was like, oh, kind of 6-month countdown, whatever. I'll be back to earning an honest living soon. Yeah. I have been pretty frugal with my funds abroad here. I think we can probably loosen the belt a little bit. The series idea sounded fun.
Yeah.
And I started off with a $1,500 punt, which is very big still. I don't want anyone to think that's not a big punt, because it was a big punt.
Yeah.
But it wasn't meant to do what it did, blow up the way it did. And because subsequently from the result of that, the following and stuff now, it has allowed me to earn a living from punting.
Yeah.
Which is just fucking mental, really. Like, in what day and age? Like, I have always been one of those millennials who, when I was shoeing horses and, on the farm and doing both at the same time and break my back and work my ass off and, still feel like I'm not quite getting ahead as much as I want to, I was harping on about how good boomers had it. Yeah. And fuck, we've got it so tough.
Yeah.
And then I find myself in this position where I'm like, oh, geez, the shit you can actually make a living out of now, it ain't half bad to be alive.
It's bananas,
as a millennial and Gen Z for the fucking Louis over here. Yeah. Grub. Fucking grub.
Yeah.
But like, really, it's a crazy time what you can, I mean, shit, if I was half decent looking in the opposite sex, I'd probably have an OnlyFans and be strumming myself for cash. But, it just...
Mate, whatever beans you got to flick to get somewhere.
Exactly, it's just ridiculous what you can do to make a living now is what I'm trying to get across.
No, 100%. I grew up when fun for me was I grew up in Waverley. We lived on the main road. Fun for me was standing at the fence, the gate to go into the house, listening to the trucks coming down the road going, that's got a Cummins in it. Yeah. And that was fun. And I was like, I wonder how you could make a living out of that. Oh, but you can't.
Yes.
You go drive the truck. That's the only way you're going to make a living out of it. Now you could literally be an expert on trucks on social media and just talk about them all day and make money.
Look at the train guy, Francis, with the fisheye lens.
Yeah.
And he just sits here and chuckles at trains.
Yeah.
And I love that content. It's outrageous. It's amazing. It's outrageously good. Yeah. But you can fucking earn a living from train spotting.
100%. So, fun fact for you on him.
Yes.
He is going to be the host of the Grand Tour, the new Grand Tour. He's one of the 3 hosts. So, no. And his name is not actually Francis.
What is it?
It's Luke.
Well, that's not very...
Exactly.
Yeah,
but similar to you, though, to keep his family private.
Oh, yes.
And keep a bit of a persona, they decided to change his name. Yeah, I did a bit of Googling on it.
I think he's an engineer by trade, isn't he?
Yeah,
or like a learned engineer. He's obviously an intelligent bloke.
Yeah.
I mean, I just happened to fluke it, not leaking everything of my personal life out there. He obviously calculatedly did that.
I believe so, just with what I did and the little bit of searching on him.
He
I thought
seems
this is
intelligent.
Yeah, exactly. Talking of intelligence, actually, I was at the club on Sunday night having a beverage.
Yes.
It was a wine. Don't judge me.
Red or white?
Pinot Gris.
I'll stop you. There's no correct answer.
No.
Ooh, gross.
It was,
Gross.
it was, anyway. And I was chatting to a guy who was in your class at high school. His name was Ben. I can't for the life of me think of his last name.
Dixon?
You could name all kinds of names. He was artist, musician.
Hippie sort of a bloke. No offense, Ben.
Yeah,
I think he'd refer to himself as a hippie. Yeah, he lived down in Nelson for a while. He's back up here now.
Yes, yeah. It's exactly
Ben
him.
Dixon, yeah.
And I said, oh yeah, we got him on. Louis' crush, he's so can't wait to
Thanks,
get him
mate.
on. He
Yep.
genuinely, when we started this, Louis was like, I really want to get Tim Naki on. Have you ever heard of him? And I was like, no. And now I can't not watch you.
Oh, jeez. Stop.
It's awesome.
No good will come of it.
Yeah. But he goes, oh yeah, Tim. Nah. And I said, do you, like any interesting stories or anything you tell about him at school? And he's like, oh, he was kind of just pretty normal.
Wasn't there much?
No. He said, but he's really intelligent. He's smarter than I think he gives himself credit for.
The wheels are in motion. They're going to find out who I really am. I'm actually a Rhodes Scholar. I could have done anything. No.
Look, I mean, that in all fairness, I mean, that was kind of what I could get.
Well, not a complete idiot, I think, is fair to play. I don't know, and I mean Rob will, who's Techman Rob here for anyone who cannot see and anyone listening. He has to do all the technical stuff. Like I can.
Yeah.
It's always been like that. I can turn my computer on and, use the right systems to film my hand, which I still manage to fuck up from time to time.
Yeah.
But I can't edit that into real format, all that. I mean, if I really desperately wanted to, I could probably spend I'd need a bloody month of tutorials to get it down to a fine art. But Rob's just so clued on with all that stuff. It's just funny, people's different intelligence comes in many ways, shape, forms, and mine certainly is not in the technical format or in IT.
Yeah.
So thank God I've got Robbo here, who's as equal parts to the Tim Naki success as what I am.
Yeah.
Because whilst I get to sit there and talk shit and do the fun part, Rob has to do all the hard work and make it. He's got the beautification process behind the scenes and puts together the final product, which looks so good.
So essentially, what you're saying,
he's Tim Naki.
he is. Yeah, he's Tim Naki.
I'm Tim Myers. He's Tim Naki.
Yeah, exactly. Who even responds as from Techman Rob.
Yeah.
on post. But in all due respect, it's his fault that you've got 1.1 million Instagram subscribers.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think a combination of how well it's formatted and do you know what, the punting was part of the draw. I think the punting brought in like the punters to start, and the insults retained, and brought in a vast crowd. Because I would say, because I've done blackjack syndicates, where because people always hound me, how do we get in on this? So I've done a couple where people can buy in and we pump with the pot.
Yeah.
And honestly, most of my followers aren't really punters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, good. Don't start. Do not start.
No, I won't. I watch you for the sheer entertainment value.
Cheers.
It is genuine. So that does bring me to another point that I wanted to make was, where do you come up with the insults? Because they are fantastic. Is that on the fly?
It's pretty much all on the fly. There's been a couple that I've wanted to use. The last one. The very last one in the 2 milli hand, I fumbled because it was a fucking preloaded one. I'm no good preloaded.
Got it.
So that one was one I had said that we just had Calgary Stampede recently, and I had we had some of my wife's family out, and I can't remember where we were. We were just walking down the street, and there was this unusual sort of bloke who was high as a kite and pestering the shit out of us. And I told him, and I said amongst our peers, like, oh, I bet that bloke turns his ribbed condoms inside out for his pleasure. And then one of my
love that line, eh?
Yeah, it's so my wife's sister-in-law, my sister-in-law, I guess as well. She said, you need to use that as a dealer insult. So I was like, you know what? I am going to use that as a dealer insult.
So funny.
And then I went and had lunch with them the other day before I went and actually recorded the hand that become the 2 milli hand. Yep. She's like, you haven't used that insult yet. I was like, I'm going to fucking use it this time. And I fumbled it. When I have them preloaded, I think I've done it one other time. I fumble it when I'm no good with the script.
Yeah.
It's just, but mostly, or the only other line really that I definitely recall, I hadn't preemptively wanted to use it for this particular hand, but my old boss, Jock Good, if you're out there, legend, he used to always say, she could give a hard one to a jellyfish. So that one is absolutely not mine.
Yeah. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I love it. Have you ever considered a career in comedy?
I don't know. know if I'd be like again. I don't think I could do a stand-up set unless I just got up there. You wouldn't be coming to me for a particular set. It's not like I could do a Netflix special and then people come and see it and see the same thing. I think I'd only be good if I got up there and just rambled absolute bullshit that comes to me in the moment.
Which, to be fair, perfect.
New set every time. You can see me. You can see me 5 times a week. You get a different set every time. Who knows what's going to come out with today? Some of them will be very substandard. But
Well, in all due respect, with the series and that, when you're insulting a dealer, it's fantastic.
I just find it's fun. I don't know. I always when the first 10 cents per follower series was happening, I did Fraser. What's his last name? He's doing the Dreams. He's a Kiwi guy doing like 10,000 Dreams series on Instagram. And he's asked like Hollywood people, and somehow I was, I guess, topical enough at the time. I did one with him and he asked me what my dream was. And at that point in time, I said to him, it's a loaded question. I hadn't really thought too much about it. I was like, I'd love to work for racing.com in Australia. I'd love to work in racing. But what I've actually discovered about myself amongst with everything that's happened, especially the pandemonium of the first series is I don't actually want to be in the public eye all my life. I certainly do not want to. There's a very real chance I just delete it one day and go back farming. That's probably the reality of it.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, at the end of the day, you'll at least own the farm.
That's it.
That's it. Let's be honest.
I think one day my wife and I will just end up on a farm back here in the Naki, living very ordinary lives. I also don't think, not to get too deep and serious on it, I don't really want to be raising kids as the DG gambler guy. It's out there on the internet. It's forever out there on the internet to a certain extent. But I probably don't want to live like that.
Yeah.
Maybe for a period of time, we'll see.
Yeah, but
how they come out.
Enjoy it while you can, How do you currently, and this has been on my mind, I guess, since I've been following you, is how do you actually deal with that? Because your phone must just be going off all the time, or what do you do? Like, is your phone on silent, ignore, pass off? What do you just wait for?
Just silent.
Yeah.
Silent. So I have a couple of apps that are not silenced.
You don't have to say those.
No. It's just like alternative messaging platforms where I can just have like Rob and other people who I need direct line of message with. I mean, text message works. I don't think I've been doxed and my actual numbers out there on the internet anywhere.
Nah,
that would be a fuck up.
Didn't look for it though. Didn't look for it.
Yeah, Tim Naki 021.
yeah. Dead giveaway. It's an 027. But as you were.
It could be 2 degrees, mate.
It could still be 027.
It is 027.
No.
There's still 7 to go. If they get the rest of them fair play, they deserve it.
Man.
Challenging. It's a bizarre experience to go from a farrier / dairy farmer to someone who gets stopped in the street regularly.
Yeah.
That's certainly died down a little bit now.
Yeah.
But it was when I was in Calgary, because when I did the series, when I started, I was living in Calgary.
Yeah.
So it became I become very familiar to the Calgary, people as well as, oh shit, like this guy's like, he's big on the internet right now and he lives in Calgary. Like, fuck yeah. So it's like, they really embraced me.
Yeah.
And then, so it was not unusual there. New Zealand, Australia, naturally, DG and punters and the likes. But it was really, I went to, down to New Orleans for Jazz Fest end of April last year. So it was February, March, end of like 3 months into the series. And it was when I was being stopped left, right and centre there in just a random USA town. I thought, oh fuck, okay, it's got a little bit bigger than I thought it was. This is way more out of hand. Way more out of hand than I even realised it had gotten. And it still happens now. I was down in just a little bumfuck nowhere town, Whitefish, Montana. Beautiful spot a couple of weeks ago, and just getting stopped for photos everywhere. It's just, you just will never get used to it. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Because in my head still, I'm like, you're getting a photo with like a Kiwi farmer, mate. Like, insignificant. I've only said no a couple of times, and I was on a mate's stag do last year, and I was like, oh, this is his time. Like, I don't want to be taken away from his day. Like, we're here for him. So that's the only time I've said no. And the guys I said no to were all very understanding of that, which was good.
But meet me in the toilets later.
Yeah. and a photo. No. No, absolutely not.
No.
Jog free since 93, thank you. Yeah, so I always will take a photo, but I always just leave the track like, what an idiot.
Yeah. Again, like you just said before, you could delete it tomorrow and Tickman Rob be out of a job. But
my perfect vision is one day I'll be on like a Spates or a Tui bottle cap question who like popularized online gambling through the 10 cents per follower. It'll be Tim Naki. That is all that will remain in existence of me. I will just fade into obscurity.
Yeah, and we'll always have this moment in this day.
We will.
We'll be excited.
No, I'm not saying I will delete it all. I'm just saying like there certainly would be a chance one day. I would like to just live a very normal life in time. Right now, it's still enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like I love the punting and whatnot. I don't like, it is a lot of fun when it's going good.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of fun even when it's going bad, really. It's just like, I don't know, it's like a sense of community. So I enjoy it for now, but.
How do you deal with it when it is going bad? Like I know I was watching your, what is it, it was a series you started at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
I enjoyed the shit out of that.
Yep.
And then when it started going bad, I was like, oh man. How do you deal with that? Like you just like this is punting.
You just I kind of compartmentalize it these days. I always try and format a series where the bet can start off at it's still higher than I would have typically ever bet before the first series. But start fortunately with a couple of these tidy series wins.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of always right, that's going to investment. Yeah. This goes to our travel.
Smart.
This goes to our survival.
Yeah.
And this over here goes to the next series.
Yeah.
So I always, chunk it up that way. And I'd like to try and pick a series where it can start off with a punt and we can build and build and build on it. Although this next one I think is probably going to start off pretty hefty, but I'm done doing every single day.
Yeah, that's a lot of admin, man.
It sounds really, really stupid. And I used to always get attacked if I'd take a day off. You're like, fuck you, prick. You could fucking get in front of your camera for 5 minutes and video this. Like, oh, yeah, it sounds all good and well, but sometimes I'm having a travel day or some days you just don't fucking feel like getting on camera and punting $50,000.
I know.
I mean, some days I don't want to punt $1. Like, but like, I follow you. You owe me a punt. But
it's free to follow, mate. Like,
exactly. I'm not charging a subscription, I'll have you know. OnlyFans is coming, but for now. Right, so, it's you've got to rein it in a lot. So every day, it's taxing on you to punt. It's taxing on you to punt at that level anyway, if it's going badly. It sucks. But, to just have to do it every day is almost draining in a way. And, I found by recently I do it like every 3 days. Well, I'm not a superstitious man. There's no horoscopes. No. I'm not charging crystals.
Yeah.
But I love Michael Scott's quote off The Office. I am a little stitious.
Yeah.
So when it comes to gambling, this last one, 2 hands and every 3 days, just work an absolute treat. So I'll probably just keep doing 2 hands.
Yep.
I don't know, that is define logic how well it's been going.
Yeah.
But hey, when you're running hot.
Yeah.
And then every 3 days. I like every 3 days as well. And then I go film this golf stuff in between.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I'm trying to pivot and do some other shit as well because I don't just want to be... I know I am the Blackjack guy, but I would like to do some other shit as well.
Yeah, that's fair. And talking about other shit, like what does that look like? I mean, you're a multi-skilled man, let's be honest. You can pull a tit on a cow and extract a little bit of cow juice from her. Happy days, You're not shit on camera. That's a skill in and of itself.
I'll take that one.
You deserve it. You could shoe a horse. If you needed to.
I could shoe a horse if I needed to.
Yep.
I'm not too
probably ride the
I'm not too
damn
bad
thing
in the
too.
saddle.
Bit of that leather between the legs.
Yes.
Whatever it takes.
Bit of pommel work.
Yeah.
My typical day now is I prioritise a lot of exercise and stuff. I'm big on that because I was a dairy farmer on a farrier, naturally very labour intensive jobs. Yeah. So I'm pretty big on exercise and stuff. It's good for the brain, good for the body. Golf, I've really enjoyed taking on golf. There was a period of time where I didn't really play sports. I always played rugby growing up. Wrestling was half decent, and then show jumping was okay at that. So I've always had a sport where I'm not a good athlete by any stretch of the imagination, but I always had a sport where I was reasonable at a competitive level.
Yeah.
And then didn't for a few years. So I've enjoyed taking up golf for the challenge of trying to get better at something that I just am not good at.
It's a bitch of a sport.
I'm not good at it, and I'm fucking okay with that. I'm even on board with that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. And to be perfectly honest with you, you're actually shining a light on a sport that is friggin' hard. It is becoming more accessible to people.
Yes.
And more people are doing it. And a lot of people aren't doing it because, we're shit at it and we don't want to look terrible and all that kind of stuff. Look, in all due respect, everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah.
Not all of us started at 3 years old swinging plastic clubs inside.
Yes.
Louis is really good at golf.
What's your handicap?
Like 0.9.
Holy shit. It's such an obnoxious question to ask someone straight away, like, what's your handicap?
It is a little bit,
But just for the sake of this, I've got to know, because fuck, that is...
Yeah.
But that's
isn't
nothing.
So fucked, right? So
But that's nothing,
all these sports, and I remember I played... I had the privilege of playing in the Pro-Am at the Queensland Royal last year.
I saw those. How good was that?
It was so good. But I just remember, I feel really bad. I don't remember the pro I was I was in the group with. He was he was a great bloke, fantastic player, but even he was fringe and probably talking about, I might have to go be a caddy on the LPGA or something soon, because he was not going to be good enough, which is just fucking mental, because this guy was so good at golf. And then I remember seeing Min Woo Lee striping a ball in person. You're like, how? And I was just looking at you, Louis, you're a 0.9. Just how someone with not that much to them, it's certainly not a muscle game, can just talk a ball so far. You got DeChambeau, who's built like a brick shit house and prioritizes his gym work and protein shakes, and he's into it. And then you get
always eating.
Min Woo Lee, who's just a slight guy, and it's just still fucking fanging a ball so far. It's
you get the opposite end of it. You get the Captain John Daly on the other end of it, who's just punching darts and smashing back good boy vodkas. Yeah. And he'll turn up to a 2v2 with Phil Mickelson and that other guy.
Oh, yes.
And him and his son, and he'll go, where we going? Oh, that way, sweet as. Puts a ball down, bang, 20 minutes late for the tee time.
Barefoot.
To be fair, actually, Alex, who's not here today with us, I was actually playing with him at West Town one day, and he took his shoes off for whatever reason, and we're playing the 9th at West Town. I don't know if you're familiar with West Town.
No, I never played, but
fantastic. You're not missing out. We could have done it today, but anyway, we still could.
I'm off to Hamilton.
Oh, that's right. You touch children.
Got to see his infant missus.
Anyway, Alex almost eagled it barefoot.
Oh,
yeah, from 150 out.
Oh,
yeah, striped his drive.
Might be something in that.
Rangaluck, honestly, it was fantastic. And the funniest thing is Carl, who minds the club and carts and all that. He was standing there watching, and he was like, "Whoa!" And it was like a foot.
Oh,
it was a foot with no shoes.
Yeah, that's so good.
And
that would just piss off so many people online. If you video that, I've been seeing some absolute rage bait lately of I don't know what kind of golf platform, profiles I'm seeing on Instagram or whatever, but the debate over tucked or untucked. Yeah. How fucking miserable is your life that is consuming so much of your day?
Oh, man.
Don't get me wrong, if I'm on a course where they'll tell you if they want you tucked, collared shirt and tucked, I'll tuck. Otherwise, I'm typically untucked, but not hanging down around my ass.
Yeah, no, there's no.
But who cares? I think traditional golfers, which is probably why they hate live and YouTube golfers so much, is they just despise it, right?
100%
different.
But that's what's bringing in punters, though. That's what viewers, shall we say. I call them punters, but, that's what's bringing them in. That's what's getting people into it. I mean, Sunday, we typically, our film day, if we're going to film golf content, we would typically do it on a Sunday.
Yes.
Because there's not a lot of people around and so on and so forth, and we'd hire a cart or two and away we'd go and just throw a couple of action cameras up there and have a bit of fun with it,
Yeah, nice.
And it's just the admin of it. We don't have a tech man, Rob, doing all the work. That was meant to be his job, and that was what that desk was there for.
And now he's fucking off out of here.
And now he's out of here, so now it's just becoming...
Take it with you and don't let the door hit you on the way out.
But now what we're seeing, though, is a lot more Sunday golfers coming in.
Yes.
And they don't know the etiquette and all that. And that's... You should... most courses... they have signs that say, check in, go off the first, slow play, let people behind you through, all that kind of stuff. And there's some horror stories. Bear in mind, I've only been playing for over a year now myself. And this is how much I've got into it, man. I'm sitting here talking about it.
Mate, this is year 2 proper for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking addictive. But
It
it's
is.
funny you say that, really, because so I've only started playing since being in Canada.
Yeah.
Sorry. And they were like, I play with a bunch of buddies here, got a good group and stuff. And they were saying that pre-COVID, you could turn up to any golf course in Calgary and get a tee time. You could just play.
Yeah.
Whereas like here, all the country courses, little town courses, you just turn up, play. There's tee times don't exist.
No.
And COVID happened, and now you can't. Like, I'm lucky the way my schedule is. I can just go play on a weekday any time of day,
Yeah.
as long as I'm, prepare my. Factor my shit in around it. Whereas those guys, they can only play weekends and sort of after 4:30, 5 p.m., which you just cannot get on.
Yeah.
But even for me as a solo now, there's probably, I'm going to be off here, but like 20 courses in Calgary or the outskirts.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I can't find a spot as a solo.
Man.
Anywhere on a weekday, midday.
That's bananas.
And this,
That is bananas.
you cannot play. You have to have a tee time, and it's like slow play really fucks a day up there. Like bad etiquette really ruins a day there because they're all foursomes, and if you've got one group fucking about, like, are we allowed to swear on this podcast? I've dropped about 20 F-bombs already.
Oh, it's fine. That's why I usually, it's fine. I do put explicit on it, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I probably should have asked before we started. I won't drop any C's on you, don't worry.
Can't. Yeah, probably keep that one to yourself.
Yeah, okay, thank you, perfect.
Oh, cock.
Oh shit, very good. No, yeah. So like, I had to learn. You have to learn etiquette very quickly. And I do love playing ready golf and just cracking on with it.
Yeah.
But we're very, very lucky here. Do you know what surprises me? I don't want to piss anyone off by saying this, but I thought, as Kiwis, it's surprising we're not better at golf. And what I mean by that is Foxy is incredible, Lydia is incredible, Daniel Hilliard. We've got a lot of outrageously good golfers.
We do.
But for a country where it is probably could be the cheapest on the planet or close to.
Damn straight.
And it is accessible whilst we get a lot of rain here, but you can play all year round. Like Canada, you've got 5 months, 5.5 in a good year because of the snow.
Yeah.
Or in Calgary in particular, Vancouver, Toronto maybe a little better than that.
Yeah.
That we're not actually winning majors, well, not majors, but events year in, year out. It is
100%.
surprising that we're not better.
Yeah,
I think the boom's happening and we're going to get a lot better. Like, I think say, if, my kids, whatever, one day, if they've stopped doing backstroke and get there one day. There's no cancer cures in there. We know that much for sure. But like that
You never know.
There you never know.
Second generation, man.
I mean,
the second child is the one that goes to
I'm
uni.
defying odds on the felt. Maybe one of me swimmers can do it too.
Yeah, exactly. And that, do you know what? Just quickly, that is the greatest insult to a human being.
What's that? Oh,
Of all the
win.
3 million to break through that barrier, you were it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you've
the
at least
best-
won one race in your
The
life.
best of a very bad bunch, obviously.
Well, who knows?
Yeah. Well,
The
true.
next Einstein, man, he's gone now. Sorry, anyway.
No, not at all. But I think that generation of Kiwis, I think we're going to be very good on the golfing scene because it is so accessible here. Like we don't know how lucky we are, how accessible it is to just finish your workday. Obviously, winter time, not much light, but to just say, I'm just going to go play 18 after work now, and you can just turn up there and play.
100%. I was playing. I played Kaiteki yesterday afternoon.
Nice. I'm going there today, actually.
It's beautiful. I tell you right now, mate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the course is just mint condition.
Yes.
Greens will piss you off.
Okay.
I can't read them.
No, I can't either. I couldn't drain a putt to save myself. 4 pars.
I'll try doing it with a penis-shaped putter then.
Yeah. And we could help you out. But anyway, I was on the 10th because I was like, I'll play 18 because Hasky hooked me up with a discount. Go and have some Kaiteki bucks and that game. And I was on the 10th and there was these Brazilian guys in front of me.
Yep.
They were in 2 carts. I thought, they'll be fast. So I hit the ball. And then they parked their carts in the middle of the 5th. Of the 10th, sorry. And then they walked to the green. And then they hopped in their cart. And then the tee is on the other side of the green.
Yeah.
They hopped in their cart and they went back to their carts and drove back up the fairway to change holes. And there was a dude who was from a local business around town here. And he'd hit up on me, not intentionally. He just thought, this dude's moving. His drive's over there and all that kind of stuff. I'll just follow him. He looks like he's moving fast. And then I'd stopped. And then he picked up his ball, come over here and he goes, what the fuck's going on? And I was like, and so he stood there. I should have recorded it. It was funny as hell. And we just commentated what they were doing and all this kind of shit. And then as they walked back past there, he's like talking to them and all this kind of shit. And he's like, his point was every night after work, he comes home.
Yes.
On his way home, plays golf.
Yeah, that's so good.
Because he can. The fun fact of this is I finished that hole eventually. I thought I was going to duff my next shot. Didn't. Got
That's
a
so
par.
good. When you have to wait, the next one's always shit.
100%.
Nice par.
You did right, it was. And then played the next par 3. And the Brazilians had now moved over to the front nine now instead of the back. And then there was a dude standing on the tee waiting to hit. And I got up there and I'd finished the hole. I got up there and I said, dude, honestly, bro, just jump on the back with me, man. And he's like, I get an hour and a half every night.
Yeah.
It's all I'm allotted in my time.
Yep.
I've got to be home at this time. And these fucking assholes
Hold me up,
are just out there having fun. So he literally screamed at them. They did nothing.
Tarnaski rage.
Oh, man.
That was just up the road from us. Sorry, carry on.
You're right. He went up and
give him some.
He went up and gave him some. I just carried on down there. I said, you watch this, I'll hit this ball straight OB.
Yeah.
Sure enough. Just out of being frustrated. Just straight out. And it was a fucking good drive too.
You play your worst golf when you're behind slow golfers. It is infuriating.
Yeah.
I find myself, I start pacing on the tee box and then your forearms start fucking tensing up and you just get so tense and then you just, it's a shank every time.
Yep.
That's why I struggle in tournaments because like we'll play the Taranaki Open and everyone's in like 4s and it's like fuck. So then
I hate fours.
Oh.
Dad jumps on the bag because he knows that I'm like a quick golfer. Because
Is he doing drugs out there?
No.
Not that bag.
Oh, sorry. Jeez,
But like-
go Papa Louie.
But like at the Taranaki
Yeah, look at
Open,
him, you'd think.
I had shanks in the third round when you were filming. I was having a good tournament.
Yeah.
I shot like 80 something. I had like 3 shanks in it. And
Yeah.
one of them he was filming too.
Yeah, I photographed it. It was awesome.
Oh, that sucks. Of course he got that one on camera.
Exactly.
And it was
Doesn't get the
fantastic.
fucking par 3 you're stuck to within sort of 4 foot, but he gets the shank.
Yeah, exactly. It was entertaining, man. Come on.
So I was going to say that Tarnaski fella, that viral biffo, that was just like an hour and a half up the road from us in Red Deer, Alberta. Yeah.
I was, as you were talking before about slow play, I was thinking of that and thinking, like, I can understand how frustrating that would get.
Yeah.
Like those do, like obviously all speculation online, all you know, you read between the lines of what was going on in that. But to me, it was like, that dude deserved it.
Well, he did. He come out and did an apology video.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was at fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Like if we're ever slow, play through.
Same here. Yeah. But I don't think I've ever had to let someone through really. Just move. Just get going.
Exactly. Just hit.
It's when you, do you know what I find? This is
the other day.
What's that, sorry?
How you played?
Oh, sorry. We did let that solo guy through. Yeah, because he was booking, and we probably actually didn't need to. We waited there for quite some time to let him go through. Courteous, you know.
Yeah.
And because we were filming. Sorry, what I should say is if we're not filming an episode, then I'm never have to let someone through. But fuck, what was I going to say? No, it can't be that important.
Nah, that's all right. It'll come to you at like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I rang a mate the other day and he rang me, he missed a call and he rang me back. He goes, hey, what'd you ring for? I said, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
3 days later, I thought, that's right.
Oh, no, I've got it. I was just saying, I found playing with randoms all the time. This might be a real shit take here, but guys like you, Lewis, great to play with. Like that 0, like better than scratch or like to a 3 handicap, 4 handicap maybe, are really good. Really enjoy playing with them. They don't mind that I'm shit. I will tell them, sorry guys, I will try not to hold you up. I just play ready golf with them. If I've put in a ball in the woods, because there's a lot of tree line where, like in all these Canada courses, I might give it a minute. And then I'm just saying, fuck it, whatever. I'm buying balls on Marketplace. I'm losing them that fucking often. So I'm not emotionally attached to them.
Yeah.
And they respect that. They've all been there. They're good. And I find anyone from like an 8 handicap higher is good as well.
Yeah.
They're pretty good, not great, whatever. They, again, just play ready golf and be respectful and all that stuff.
Yeah.
4 to 8, those guys who are good, not real good yet, seem to be fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Just the worst people to play with.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they always act like I am just a massive hindrance on their life to be in their group. I don't slow them up any, but it's like, oh, you're not good at golf. You shouldn't be in this group. I find often with that 4 to 8 handicap level, and apologies if you are in that sort of handicap rating and you're not that way, but personally I found a lot of them just be fucking dickheads. I suppose they're trying to get better and they're just, it's like I've ruined their day by existing, I think. But the real good golf is always real great to play with.
Yeah, but they, again, I think it's more like you, like I have my days, you know, when I'm on, I'm on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I'm not, I'm not.
Yes.
But I mean, we were out filming one day and I was beating both of you fellas
Yeah, for
on
like
the back
9
nine.
holes.
Yeah, for like 9 hours. And I'm a 14.
Yes.
Right. So I'm I shouldn't be. And we said that you shouldn't be, this shouldn't be happening. And I'm like 1 under or something like that. Doubled the last, but anyway, that's irrelevant, you know.
That's such a good round.
But yeah, it was great. It was great. But I mean, we were just having fun with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, these guys just, they weren't on at all. And
I think we were hungover, me and Alex both. We were in town that
maybe
night.
that's the trick. Maybe that's what I've got to do.
There's just days, I reckon, when you tee off on the first one and it's just like, oh, I guess it's not a good scoring day. I might as well crack a beer.
Yeah.
Well, I've had them where I've played. I'm like, oh no, I've had a little half-hour range session before, whatever, done a bit of putting, and I think, okay, I'm going to try and have a real crack at scoring, a PB or something today.
Yeah.
And then you're 3 holes in, and you go, oh well. It's a fun day, not a score low day.
And then all of a sudden you start playing your best golf.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
You know.
But too bad you've just shot a fucking 8 and a 9 back to back, and it's too bad the score's rooted.
Exactly. Which, ironically, actually, Alex and I were out just playing a casual Friday round of golf at West Town, and it was slow because there was a big group in front of us, and we were wanting them to hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
And we're standing on the 7th West Town par 3, and Alex hits his ball and goes, fucking thin the bastard. It's going to go in just to piss me off too, isn't it? And it did. It was his first hole of one. Yeah.
Oh, off a shank. Not a shank, but
it's a thin knife. He called it knifed, but it wasn't quite knifed. But
was it a top flight or a max fly ball as well, just to really annoy him?
It was something fucking
It
average.
was. I think it was.
It was a noodle.
No, it wasn't a noodle. I think it was an Optima.
Oh.
It might have been the one under Optima.
I tell you what, you sign that ball and you position it on the mantle where you can't see the brand.
yeah. It was honestly. It was awesome to be there.
Yes.
Because I don't know if you've come across Bob Does Sports. Most people
Yes,
have.
of course, yeah.
And he's got his hole in one. That man doesn't deserve it.
No.
And he'd probably say that himself. I don't deserve it, but I've done it, and good on him.
Oh, sure. I thought you were just saying you've got one too. I was going to say.
No, I haven't. No. I'd say I've come close, but maybe on the second shot.
I've gone to within a foot once.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, a foot to 2 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's
then
the closest I've got.
3-putted.
I actually tapped that one in for a birdie, believe it or not, but normally would, yes. Yeah.
It's kind of the way though, isn't it? You know? What about, so have you had any form of coaching or anything like that? Because I know Ethan Jones was in Harwood, Ohio, I believe, when you were probably there. And
Ethan, a bit young. Maybe he was here my last year. Sam is maybe 3 years younger than me.
3 or 4, yeah, I would say. I think he's 28 and you're...
I'm 32. Oh, yeah, so Ethan, I don't believe would have been there when I was there. I really need to. So I had a couple of lessons last year.
Yeah.
I remember the second lesson I got there, and I had been just my first real year getting into it, and so I didn't want to have a lesson straight away because like fuck, well sometimes I'm just missing the ball or whatever. So no point. I just need to be making contact every time.
Yeah.
And then I went for. It was the second lesson I went for, and I was just hitting the ball the best I've hit in my life.
Yeah.
And so he starts trying to bring in this advanced stuff. I was like, no, like I don't want that. I'm not that good. I need to be hitting consistently. He's like, well, you are. So I don't know what are we going to do today?
Yeah.
And then went out next round and just played the worst round of my life.
Yeah. And
so I was like, fuck, okay, I'm not going to have a lesson for a while. I just need to be, I know I'm probably going to develop a bad habit or two possibly, but I just need to be hitting consistently.
Yeah.
It might be consistently bad or badish.
Yeah.
And then I'm due to start having some lessons now because I'm hitting consistently wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm contact every, 1 and 3 is good and then whatever. Or even better sometimes. Some rounds 2 and 3 is real good, whatever. But now I think I'm at a level where I want to have consistent lessons to hone things in.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a fine line on having a lesson when you're starting. It's like, well, fuck, he's just going to give me too much to think about.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm completely missing the fucking ball here. There's no point in having a lesson.
Yeah.
But then I had that lesson. I hit the ball the best I've hit in my life. And it was the worst thing that could have happened in a lesson because this guy thinks I'm well beyond my actual ability.
Yeah. It's so I so within sort of 6 months I was in the fortunate position where I can afford to have fortnightly lessons.
Nice.
Not everybody can.
Yes.
And so I still do now have fortnightly lessons with Ethan.
Yep.
And it's amazing what that does for you.
Yes, yeah.
And I can hit like a self-proclaimed god off the mat.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like Ethan will be like, hit a draw. Okay. Hit a fade. Okay. Now hit straight. Okay. And then I'll go out and play.
Yeah.
And where the hell's this gone? So I've started not hitting on the mat now.
Mats suck.
I just hit off the grass.
Mets suck. They hide too much. This is where everyone leaves the range pre-round thinking, I'm going low today.
Yeah.
And then
I'm a god.
chunk the shit out of the first one because the mat's hitting it. And I think, like, especially when you chunk on a mat right, it pops the ball up a little bit, brings its center of gravity, changes that, and you actually flush them often.
Yes.
When you're really chunking.
Yeah.
So the mats actually suck. I'm lucky in Calgary, there's a few places that have grass ranges.
Nice.
So if I go and play around there, I'll always get there quite early to utilise a grass range.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I need to start having, I would like to have weekly lessons, you know, now until the end of the season. I probably can't, I've got a bit on in August. But yeah, September, October, I want to have like weekly lessons. The worst thing is for a rookie golfer there is you just find your rhythm end of a season. Yeah. And then we're done for 6.5, 7 months because of the fucking weather. There's sims, but again, mats. So
no, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. They're a great training aid.
Yes.
I think sims are. If you're consistently hitting it right, you can look at your club data and go, oh, it's because my hands are open every time.
Like
how do I change
path and stuff?
Yeah.
All good for that. But yeah.
Yeah. Past that though, it gets a bit complicated.
Yep.
And all that.
So I was thinking when you said you're a 14, been playing for like a year, I was thinking, holy shit, this guy's either the protege for all ages, or he's getting a few lessons.
He's got a good swing. He's got a good swing.
Yeah, some people just do have a good swing, right? Like I don't have a nice swing. I don't think, like, some people just have a buttery swing, and I'm okay with not being one of those people. So I'm gonna have to really hone it through lessons.
Yeah, I'd recommend them though. I think my issue is with anything in life, and I'm sure you've gone through this yourself, doing something wrong 100 times takes another 10,000 to get it right.
Yeah.
You know, and I sort of said to the guys, like, his old man, Baldy, is phenomenal at golf. He's probably down there hitting now.
Oh, shit.
And he'll have something. He just works on random shit, and he's an absolute scholar of the game.
Yes.
And Paul's kind of cool too. And they got me sorted out. They're like, right, we're going to sort your grip out. Yep. First things first. Let's get your grip right, get it nice and neutral, da-da-da. And then I was like, I'm thinking about getting lessons. And they're like, Baldy said, go to my mate Ethan. Go and have lessons with Ethan. And we'd started with driver, and I was hitting, hooking and slicing and all this kind of shit. And he's like, oh, you're overextending.
Yep.
Which is a Scotty Scheffler move.
Yep.
I didn't realise that at the time. I still kind of do it a bit now. And then, within 3 shots, I was hitting darts.
Fuck.
I was like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of cool, you know. Yeah. Fitted to my driver, all that kind of stuff. Because that's the other thing, is getting fitted to your clubs.
Yes.
And you're finding that now. You're saying pre this is that, you know, you back home here, you're playing with a mate's set of clubs that are just not for you.
Yeah, especially like I've got because I got new clubs back in Canada.
Yep. What brand are they?
I didn't go super nice on my irons. I've got Stealths.
Never heard of them.
Yeah. And a QI35. TaylorMade.
Okay, no, okay.
And
cool.
not like top line. Like, I'm certainly not getting blades. Yes.
Yeah, no, I've had some blades. Don't recommend it.
Well, you've got to be very, very accurate with blades.
100%.
So just not good for you. Low digits handicap scratch.
Yeah.
For blades.
Alex,
let's be realistic.
He's insane.
Are you hitting blades, Lewis?
Kind of.
No, they're hybrids.
No,
they're hybrids.
Not.
The P770s, they're hybrids.
No, the P7MCs, they're just like a little.
What breed's that?
TaylorMade.
TaylorMade. Yeah. Oh, nice. Shout out to TaylorMade.
Yep.
I'm completely willing and open to new clubs at any point in time. No, I've just shoved out for new ones. So I've got the QI35, which because when I started playing golf last year, I was like, I wanna love this game.
Yeah.
It's such a good social sport. I think that's what me and my old friends are going to be doing when we're 50, 60 years old. So I wish I had started playing at fucking 3.
Yeah.
Haven't, so I'm learning now.
Yeah.
But might have hated it. So I just bought dog shit. They were like John Daly Wilsons or they were terrible.
Yeah.
Love John Daly, sorry, but whatever the clubs I used that were named after you were fucking terrible.
They'd probably say the same thing.
Yeah. So I played with those for like 3 months. Oh, no, that whole first season, actually. And then I was like, fuck, the driver was terrible.
Yeah.
It had almost like a concave face. And you just could not, like, unless you flushed it, which no good for any beginner golfer.
Yeah, no.
I didn't, for the first 4 months of me learning to play golf, I didn't use my driver because it would just fucking spray everywhere.
That's fair.
I remember going to the clubhouse and at the course here, and I bought a new driver. It was like the previous year's model, but new Callaway Rogue. And I didn't know what I was doing. I just bought it because it was cheap and it was 12 degree loft.
Okay, that's quite
a lot.
lofty.
Yes, very. So
Yeah.
I found I started hitting the ball straight, but it was going
Quite high?
fucking 80 meters high, and just coming down and just going donk into the ground.
Yeah.
So that was shit. So I've just recently upgraded to a QI35, and that's taken me a bit of getting used to.
Yeah. Did you get fitted for it?
Yes, for that I
cool.
did. Yes.
Nice, yeah.
So that's been going. I've really honed that in now, and now I've come back here and I've swapped up. And like I was saying before we started filming, a shit tradesman blames his tools.
100%.
Shit tradesman. Hate my tools. So it's taken a little bit of adjusting, which has been tricky because we're filming some of these high stakes golf YouTube episodes where there's a bit on the line. And I did not play well 2 days ago.
How much did that cost you?
It cost me 30. We shot. I don't mind telling you guys this. When will that one come out, Robbo? In like 3 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's about when this will come out too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
right.
We shot 15 over.
Microphone? Is the microphone okay?
Check.
It's okay.
Where'd you play?
The Bishop Will Butler's chips to
Fairfield.
the bar mitzvah. We played Fairfield in Howrah, which is proper link stuff. It was a fucking prick of a windy day. So
This was Monday, wasn't it?
yes, Monday.
Yep.
Terrible day. Terrible day.
Yeah, that was a day.
But I was committed.
That was a cold southerly too, wasn't it?
It's freezing out there. Yeah. Not much fun for the players or camera crew alike.
Yeah.
To be honest. But we got there and we were determined. I wanted to get 2 done while I was here. So today is looking much more nice. We're doing kaiteki.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shot. I had. No disrespect to Buzzkill Brad, if he's out there listening to this, who's been my partner in Calgary. So he's a 30 handicap.
Yeah.
And him and I have been playing some pretty tough courses in Calgary.
Yeah.
Some pretty narrow stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get to this pretty forgiving course on Monday. I have a better playing partner who's he's got a better handicap than me, Riley.
Yeah.
And we just play so bad. I particularly played atrociously. So we shot 15 over, which is terrible for a 2-man scramble on a pretty kind, forgiving course. Yeah.
That is actually.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I mean, I shot that yesterday at Kaiteki.
On your own,
that was
yeah.
me, and that was because of Brazilians. But
Yeah.
no, it wasn't actually. I was like, this is gonna be. It's like you say.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the greatest game of golf.
Yeah.
Not that I had a real warm up. I had a little quick warm up on the putting green, and I was like, I cannot read these greens to
Yeah.
save myself. I put not a single ball in the hole.
Yeah. Oh,
and then
those-
just striped my first drive right down the middle of the
Yeah.
tree line. Went looking for the ball, couldn't find the fucking thing. You know, I think I was just like, I'm picking up. I was going to put 6 down and walk away. It's a par 4, whatever it is, what it is. And then the next hole, beautiful.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like,
that's just
almost drove the green.
That's just rookie golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
Every
it.
hole's a fucking new journey, isn't it? But I think so. Brad, he was a 30, I'm a 17. So when we shoot like 8 over,
Yeah.
we're pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Which we still haven't broken 80. We've just missed some golden easy opportunities and shot 80 twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, for Riley and I to shoot a 15 over, he's a 14, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, 14 and a 17. We should not be shooting 15 over.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
But it was
But that's
windy
okay.
though.
Yeah, it was windy, but it's windy counteracted by how open the course is. Like you can miss both ways on 75 or 70% of the holes, and then you can miss one way at least on everything.
Yeah.
There was no need for it to be that bad.
Yeah. We played it. So Louis did a short series on Instagram.
Oh, yes.
Which actually gained a few followers for us too, which was kind of cool. But we played 18, all Taranaki courses, 18 courses in 15 days.
Sweet.
Yeah, so admittedly with a bit of editing, it took a month to do it. But we finished in Waverley and Parterre, which I had the privilege of playing those 2 courses with Louis back to back. And it was cool, it was fun, it was great. We played Fairfield. I'd never played it before.
Yep.
We got on the first hole. I think I duck hooked straight into the tree.
Oh,
on the first,
yeah. Left is no good on the first, yeah.
Ball survived.
Oh, nice.
And then it didn't. I don't know where it went after
Yeah,
that.
but next you lost in the long grass.
No, we got it back on the long grass. The next shot we lost it, but the next hole, both of us got in that we were a little bit drifted right a little bit into that
long grass
thick-
on that little fucking hilltop there.
Yeah.
Fuck the greenkeeper. Get rid of that. It's got
100%.
no need
That's
to
what
be
we
there.
were saying.
No, the lazy ground groundskeeping's what that is. You're not a bad golfer. The groundskeeper's fucking lazy.
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing to do with me at all.
He does a fantastic job, by the way. Good on you, mate.
It was unreal when we played it.
That was such. Honestly, I'd go back. It was a gorgeous course.
When we played this the other day, I have played it because I was home for summer just gone as well for a few months, and I played it a few times, and I was like, fuck, like especially a few of those holes when you're like, your coast cliffside, you're on the Tasman Sea. I was thinking people would pay $600 to play this in the States.
Yeah.
I was like, if the fairways were like kept pristine and stuff, this would be $400 or $500 at least to play.
And prepare to enjoy kaiteki today, because honestly, that sucker just got mowed
twice,
yesterday.
I think. Oh, did it?
Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh, that's not what I want to hear. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear you've got excuses. It's in terrible condition.
Oh, yeah, no, awful.
Yeah.
Can't read the greens.
Can't read the greens. There is something in that grass though, man. I couldn't get it at all.
Because none of the greens are flat. They've all got little fucking...
A lot of undulating.
Oh, my God. I tell you what, though, if you chip in close, though...
Yes, you're a tapping, yeah.
If you can,
I like I love their par 3 there. Over the little pond and
that cost me a happy ball yesterday.
Yeah. I don't my score doesn't love it, but I'd say it's quite a cool hole.
It is a very cool hole. And yesterday it was elevated tee, so you got to go up the new staircase that they've built. It's very, very nice. Yeah, you'll see it when you come down the 12th, I think.
Oh, nice.
You kind of walk past where the tee is. I tell you what, you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just don't go left.
Okay.
Don't go left. Don't go too far right.
That's my miss at the moment, actually. Any advice, guys?
Going left?
I'm a right-handed slicer. I've overcompensated something. This is where I now need the lessons.
Yeah.
Because I'm going left. I'm hooking off the tee, which has never been me.
Yeah.
And I'm also pulling left with my irons, particularly my mid irons.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm in no position to give you any advice, but that is what I've been dealing with. You turn your hands over too much.
Okay.
You're just pulling your hand. You're pulling your hands too much. You early release.
Okay.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, like the risk coming too soon.
Or the right hand's turning over real early.
Yeah, your right hand's going early. So you almost want to feel like you're holding. You're going to go fucking straight right when you practice this.
Yeah.
But you want to feel like you're holding.
Well, I don't have holes to practice on today, unfortunately.
Just do it with a few chips. You'll be fine.
Trial by fire.
Don't think about it. To be fair.
I've got a playing partner. He's just going to have to perform for the first 4 holes.
That's fair. To be fair, though, like that's something I'm working on a lot with Ethan and stuff like that. And you were saying earlier about swing thoughts and stuff like that and having overcomplicating and stuff. That's the one thing that Ethan's been like, one swing thought.
Yes.
Or one trigger thought.
Yep.
For me, it's don't hit the towel. So what that means is he puts the towel behind the ball and the goal is to not hit it so I get ball first contact. That's when I have my best everything.
Yes.
And so for me, it's just don't hit the towel. Everything else is all just, it's a feeling.
We don't want to get too technical, I suppose, here, or maybe we do.
Yeah,
but do you look at the back of the ball or the middle of the ball?
So I was watching Manolo Golf. You should find him on Instagram or Facebook and have a look for me. So funny.
I think I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, he's got a black beard and like, nice hat, everything like that. The booty of the ball.
Yes.
When you're chipping, the booty of the ball. Don't take your eyes off the booty of the ball.
Yep.
Which is the back of the ball.
Yes.
Putting, I just look at a mark on it.
One of the dimples.
Yeah, I just look at it and I keep my eyes on it and all that and trust your line. That's a big thing with putting. With my irons, I probably, depending on what I'm hitting, if it's driver, I'm looking further back at the booty of the ball. If it's irons, it's probably more on top of the ball.
Yeah, I think I might need to change it. I think I'm looking back at the ball irons, and I am chunking a bit at the moment too. Maybe I just need to bring it forward a little bit.
So in that situation, it sounds to me if you're chunking it, which is what I've been dealing with for ages as well. Again, I'm in no position to be giving any advice.
I'm taking any advice. I'll take it all.
You're hitting the ground before the ball, obviously. Yes. So what you're not doing is shifting your weight forward.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So you kind of almost want it. You want to feel like you're leaning forward into it.
I think I've got just enough to overthink today.
Yeah, you certainly have. Just think, don't hit the towel.
Yeah,
imagine there's a towel on the ground.
That was one piece of advice I've been given. Like, having had those couple lessons, what we do here today. You do not stand over your ball when you go out there and play. You said think of 2 things max, but ideally,
it's true.
Yeah.
I usually like I just started reading one of Tiger's books that his old man wrote actually, because his old man got into golf very late in life, like in his 40s. Yeah, and also by the time Tiger was born, can be a scratch golfer.
Yes,
and so forth. But anyway, always start from behind the ball.
Yeah,
and so I always just essentially for me, I'll start behind the ball, go, right, here's my tail, check the wind and see what that's doing, how that's going to affect my flight.
Yep.
And then look at a foot in front of the ball.
Yeah,
and go, that's my line there. And then just commit to it. And if you fuck it up, who cares? The other thing is when you're standing over the ball, you've put everything you possibly can into that shot.
Yeah.
But just go, all right, I've done it all now. Let go, just don't hit the towel.
Yes. Yeah, I like that. I'll employ that today and see how we go. The other thing is, which I constantly remind myself, and I mean, we always get frustrated when we do this golf content because it's human nature to not be happy. You want to be good at something.
Of course you do.
But I'm always reminding myself, you're actually not good enough at this, and you never will be good enough at this to care this much.
Yeah.
Although when there's money on the line, it's a little bit different. You know.
When you're talking
specifically when I'm just playing around or whatever with mates or solo even, it's like, well, you're not a professional. You're not gonna be a professional in this. Just like, don't throw your club. You're not.
No.
Who cares? At the end of the day, who fucking cares?
Exactly.
No one actually cares how good you are at golf.
No, they absolutely don't. But talking about throwing clubs, heaven forbid something happens. If you do actually break a club or anything like that, the Golf Zone has you covered with the layer of repair. Whether you've had an argument with a tree, you've bent a club, or what have it, they have got you covered. So golfers, swing by the Golf Zone Taranaki, New Plymouth actually. Taranaki's ultimate one-stop golf shop located at 44 Molesworth Street in the heart of the CBD. They have everything you need to hit fairways with confidence, from top-tier clubs from Callaway, sometimes Titleist, and cutting-edge GPS devices from Garmin and Bushnell. If you think you look ugly on course and you need to have some nice clothes, they've got you covered there. You can have some stylish men's and women's golf apparel, which blends comfort and performance. So, they've got it all. Anyway, if you're chasing a lower handicap, just loving the game, the Golf Zone has got you, whether that's in-store or online at golfzone.co.nz. And that is my slipped-in ad read there.
No foreplay. Excuse the pun. He's gone and dry.
I did.
That was a beautiful segue.
That wasn't too bad.
Geez, you need to be in media full time.
Maybe, man. I'm really loving this, to be in all due respect. When we started doing this, I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool and that. So I got a vast background. I won't bore you with it. But I can relate to working on a farm.
Yeah, nice.
So Waverley,
of course.
Yep. Driving tractors, done a few thousand hours on some John Deeres.
Yep.
So only green. Blood runs green, baby.
Oh. Have you still got family down there farming?
No, but my sister and brother-in-law is Brendan Towers is me.
Yes.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tony's my sister.
Yep.
And they've got horses.
Oh, I'm aware. You're very aware.
Figured you would be.
PJ was a farrier. He was a farrier. Wasn't he?
Yeah. He
used to shoot his own, I think.
Yeah,
anyway.
he shoot his own.
Yeah.
Because he's more into the trotters.
Yes.
Yeah. And so the kids, obviously the kids are into it. Thomas and Etta do a little bit of riding and stuff as well. But yeah, friends and family in Waverley and that. Not too much family down there anymore, actually. They've all kind of died. Oh. But, that's what happens when you get old.
Yes. You don't look a day over 40, mate.
Oh, it's because I'm not. And then, I've painted a few cars and I've sold a few cars and so on and so forth. I've toured the country with a few bands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not playing.
Doing sound and audio. You and Tech Man.
We're kindred spirits.
I was going to say, geez, I'm going to have to drag Rob out of you guys will be strumming each other by the end of this.
we will be, man. OF to come. But no, it's I love it, man. I do enjoy it, and I've probably one of the most memorable, funnest gigs that I ever did.
Yeah,
back to back, same night, Jimmy Carr. I got to mix him. He is
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
what a dude.
Had the pleasure of not ever meeting him, but I've seen him a few times. Yeah, he's fucking so good. He's so elite.
He really
nice
is.
Guy. He seems like he'd actually be quite a nice guy.
Genuine nice guy. Comes up, mate, how you doing? Tell you who else was like that too. So the 7 Days cast.
Yes.
So Jeremy Corbett.
Yep.
Genuine nice guy.
Yep.
First time I met him, I'd had a broken finger.
Yep.
And I was trying to open a drink and he was like, mate, you all right? Do you want me to get that for you?
Well,
no, it's all good. But, human.
Yeah.
I was out the back punching a dart with Jeremy Elwood.
Oh, nice.
Dude, again.
They're just blokes, right? They're just people.
Yeah. They're just people, man. They put their clothes on the same way you and I do, 1 foot at a time, or leg. Pants, not clothes. It'd be kind of hard to put a jersey on through your legs. But
Lewis had put his t-shirt on before his undies, probably. That sort of
I reckon he is that kind of guy. Are you?
Sitting there with his cock out with his t-shirt on.
Undies first all day.
With his Ninja Turtles t-shirt on.
He would. But they are just people.
Yes.
And ironically, the bigger they are, the more famous they are, the more down to earth they are.
I think they probably just want to. Yeah, they just want to be treated normal, though, right?
100%.
Yeah.
And you're saying that yourself. You know, you're like, look. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm getting stopped on the streets all the time.
Well, I think it's funny because those guys actually should be famous. Like, they're very talented comics who have spent a lifetime or a good portion of their lifetime growing their brand and stuff. I just played blackjack and screamed at my computer.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So.
But it related.
I suppose, yeah.
It related.
I mean, we're a nation of punters. As is I think, yeah.
The irony: two of us in the room don't. Do you punt?
Don't punt.
Do you punt?
Rob has a punt.
Yeah,
Rob has a punt.
Yeah. So I
have a punt.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you do. Okay, I guess it's just me and Tiger over here.
But don't punt. That's what I say. Do it vicariously through idiots like me, or you know. But I've always been a punter. I grew up in a family of just racing people. You know, dad trained racehorses. Majority of my uncles trained racehorses at one point in time. Some of them are amateur jockeys. Granddad trained racehorses. Like, it was inescapable. It was dairy farming and horse racing. There was nothing in between.
Our family was essentially the same, like in Waverley. Like that was what Pop did.
Yes.
You know, and he played golf.
Yeah.
Not like just for fun. Dad was telling me about this the other day. I almost want to sit down with Dad and be like, tell us about your life, mate. Just so I've got it on record.
Yes.
More than anything. But yeah, that was the same thing. They had a couple of horses.
Yep.
And they used to run around the Waverley track.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Just on that, actually, how'd you find playing there? It is
Waverley.
Unbelievable course.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
We got a picture of him poking the top of the mountain.
Yeah, the real pavement
On
there.
the 11th.
How
both holes, both mountains.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we could see
nice.
both. We were.
Oh, you got a good day.
They've got taken the trees out off the 11th.
Ah,
Wait.
yeah. So real pavement out there, and then cool.
Yeah.
You obviously got it on a pretty good day then. So what time of year was it you did that?
March.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh, and it would have been a little bit brown still.
Yeah, it was. It was dewy.
When I played it maybe late Jan or Feb, and it was maybe I don't know.
More
but
the
it
colour
was,
of that table.
Yes, and there was no forgivement in the in the fairways. You know, like you couldn't chunk one there that day. It was basically like hitting off a mat because it was so fucking firm. But it is the greens, which they obviously water the greens, were pristine still, and like it's a cool undulating. Like the dunes are cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful, even with an electric trundler.
Yeah. Who's using an electric trundler? Oh my!
That's one.
Look at this.
Look at these. Look at the size of it. That's why I'm so fat.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And you're low handicap, so you'd carry your clubs.
No, I push.
Oh, you push. Okay.
When his dad's not on the bag, just to clarify.
Yeah, when his dad's not on the bag. Okay, I'm a push trundler as well. No judgment. I just thought normally you scratch golfers.
They do. They love to carry.
They love to carry. Yeah.
No, Louis is not afraid of carrying. To be in all due respect.
Yeah, I can.
He will carry.
I reckon that's how, like, signs you're playing with a very good golfer. He's carrying his bag.
Yeah.
First sign.
I bought a carry bag.
To look at.
And threw it away
I
as quickly.
literally did. I bought a smoke bag when I bought my smokes.
Yep.
Not cigarettes.
Yeah.
And it's nice and it's white and it looks really cool. So I bought another black one so that I could take that out on course, and that currently is just
Nice.
holding up a hat at the moment. It's great.
No, I don't judge you. But electric push carts. I mean, I'm push cart, electric push cart. You're still walking.
100%.
Yeah.
To be fair, how I got it past the missus, for those listening and want to get an electric golf cart and your missus is like hell to the no, if you're young enough, you can pull the angle of, I still want to be playing this and be nice and limber and not my body not too shagged up by the time I'm 50.
Yeah.
So, I'm just prolonging my my ability to be able to play golf.
I'm keeping these hips good for you, love.
Yeah. So
Shakira.
that's how I got it across the line.
Yeah.
Nice. But you've just changing the tone a little bit here. You've achieved a lot in your life.
I mean, sort of within reason.
Within reason.
Yeah.
You keep a private life, and I admire that about you, and I think that's actually something you should continue to work towards.
I will. Yeah.
But if you could rewind the clock back to 10 years old, would you change anything?
Honestly, I don't think so. I really don't think so. And I think I take great pride in saying that. But it's funny. I don't mind being – some people see me as a degenerate punter. I suppose I am, because the term degenerate just seems to go hand in hand with punting these days, which is actually – it gets a bad rap kind of in the mainstream sometimes. Like I always push for responsible gambling, but at the same time, gambling is a lot of fun. done within your means.
It's a hell of a hit of dopamine.
Yes, it is. It is a lot of fun. So I don't mind being where I am, having got here from punting. Honestly, I don't know. There was a time where I wanted to go to the Olympics and show jumping, and I had a horse good enough. Then I got injured. It got injured. So I don't know. I wouldn't say I'd like to turn things back and go that avenue instead. I'm very content with where I've ended up.
Wicked.
It's my old man used to always say to me, I'll be going out to the pub on a Friday night post work or wherever you go.
Yeah.
Don't be sitting around talking rubbish. No good can come from sitting around talking fucking trash with strangers. Well, it's actually how I was going to say where I am.
I'm sorry, Dad, but I disagree.
Full of absolute gems of wisdom, but that's about the only mark he hasn't hit. So it's just funny. I would say for 99 people out of 100, he's probably right. That in my instance, it's I've been the exception to the rule. Yeah, so I honestly don't think I would change anything.
I like that. And in all due respect, having a beer on a Friday night at the pub's just networking anyway. So now the beer's a tax-deductible expense.
Exactly that. Do you know, we're talking networking, this is why you got to be putting your clubs in your kids' hands early. Yeah. In Calgary, I've played with, strangers, and there's deals being done on the course all the time, whether it's in oil and gas, there's guys selling houses, there's fucking accountants, they're doing their thing. Like, so much business is getting done on the golf course. Yeah. It's Get clubs in your kids' hands early, ladies and gentlemen.
100%. And it happens here too.
Yes, for sure it would.
Because your golf membership is a business expense.
Yes, yeah.
And somehow if you get a good accountant, so can the club's fee. But talking about punting and getting you to places that you've gotten to, I don't know if you've ever done this or care, and in all due respect, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't care.
Okay.
The richest gambler.
Okay.
Do you know who he is?
The richest gambler?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. For starters, it will be somewhat, and this won't be it on your list. It'll be someone Chinese from doing it in Macau, probably. Really.
That is
but
true.
I'm going to say maybe on that list. Is someone still alive today? And
I wouldn't know. I didn't go that far into that.
Oh shit! It could be someone like Kerry Packer.
It is.
Yeah.
6.5 billion.
Yeah. Massive punter.
Yeah. Australian media company owner.
Yeah.
So, you essentially own a media company now.
Yeah, I am not even. My name shan't be uttered alongside the great Kerry Packers, an all-time great punter.
Yeah. He was, you're talking about big losses though. Do you know what one of his biggest, most staggering losses was?
Shit. I'm going to say... It's like in a day, or like what a single punt is it?
Well, it just says in 99 he lost a staggering.
Geez. In 99, shit. I'm going to say he's probably lost like 50 million for the year or something
Ooh, half that. 22.
25. Yeah,
22. Yeah.
Oh, adjust for inflation, please.
Yeah, fair.
No.
50.
I was trying to be even more outrageous. I was actually going to go like 10 or so. Then I was like, no, it'll be more outrageous than that. That's a lot of money.
That is
I guess
a lot of
actually,
money.
well, he's winning a lot as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
To lose 25, that is. But I think there's stories of him like going to Vegas. And just, wealthy Americans, or not just Americans, but like wealthy people wanting to punt in the high limit room. Yeah. And they just say, fuck off, Kerry's on the table. He's on his own. Like, he's so good for business.
Yeah.
You're not jumping on there. Yeah. People, obviously, these people who consider themselves wealthy wanting to punt with Kerry Packer, and they just say, no. You don't have the fucking weight for this, mate.
Yeah. And when the man's, winning on average 4.6 million a year.
Yeah.
You're essentially, you'd almost be halfway there, wouldn't you?
I think from the first ever series and this one combined, maybe for 2 years I'd be, shit. Am I Kerry Packer? Oh my God, am I Kerry?
Maybe you're New Zealand's Kerry Packer.
New Zealand's Kerry Packer? Oh my God.
He was Australian.
The difference is he started from a far wealthier position, I suppose. Some would say mine's even riskier then.
Some would, which is going to make your story even more interesting.
I'm tongue in cheek because he is a legendary punter.
Yeah.
To even joke about comparing is flattering because he's fucking. There's some all-time great yarns of him out there. Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh, again, I've not really followed this.
Yeah.
Only since being able to fulfill Louis' dream was to have you on.
Louis' wet dream.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Has been, where I've sort of got into this a little bit, and it's very interesting.
Yeah,
Very
it's an interesting world we live in.
I may or may not have actually gone down the route of I did download
Oh, Jesus.
Blackjack Plus.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say like a video of mine. I was going to say, I hate hearing the sound of my own voice.
No. I did not do that. I did not do that.
Thank God.
I downloaded Blackjack Plus because it comes with my Apple Arcade thing there, and I got up to about 700,000.
Okay, but don't think you're going to do that in
No, I lost it like within probably about 5 hands.
Okay, good.
And
good.
I was like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
And I went back to Pro Tour Golf.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good man.
Got 600 grand in there.
How do you
Not real money.
Humble brag.
How do you deal like when you're doing those hands and stuff like that? How do you deal like let's say you've just had a loss or something? There'll be people in the comments that are going like, "Oh, you shouldn't have stand," and all that kind of stuff.
You play the correct way is the simplest way to tune them out. I have made mistakes in the heat of the moment. That's the only downfall to playing online is you click a button to make your decision, and I've misclicked. And when there's that much on the line, you just can't afford to be doing that. But I just always start the camera, and it's hard and fast. I don't like to stop and calculate too much. It's just on the fly. So if you make a fuck up, like it's there for the world to see.
You made your bed, you lived in it.
You've got to live in it. And it has actually, I reckon I've fucked up properly 3 times, and I think it's actually paid off twice.
I've got a feeling one of them was in the earlier series.
Yeah, the first. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
There was one where I didn't double down. I should have doubled down. And there's been one where I didn't. I did double down when I shouldn't have, and I got shafted. I got really shafted. I got like a 2 or a 3, and then when I would have hit again, as it worked out, if I would have hit again, which I typically would have, I would have got a 7 or an 8 and got like 20-21 and beaten the dealer, but because I doubled down, you only get the 1 card, and then he fucking beat me, and and that's just like you just got to take your medicine. Those are the days where I don't actually go into the comments at all. But those are the days where you do quickly jump in there and you say, "Oh, I know I fucked up." Like, I'm aware, guys. Yeah.
Dickman Rob.
Yeah.
I guess that is kind of a fair line of questioning too, because you know, if you get bogged down with the comments, I mean, mate, you just gonna be sitting in the corner and crying mess.
Oh, for
people
sure.
are mean.
People suck. Do you know what? I cared. I've never really cared too much for other people's opinions, but in the early days, like you'd see a lot of misinformation in my comment section. So I would try and educate. Like a lot of the one of the real common misconception was are the dealers AI or real? Like, well, they're real people. See that shit. And then a lot of people, they're real people.
I told you that.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know what their living conditions are like, but they are real people.
That is fantastic. Okay, that answers.
No, they're actually really. They're normally actually. Because sometimes I do the extended vids and have a bit of back and forth with them, and a lot of them are actually they're nice people, and they actually like a bit of banter.
They do look human.
They are very, very human. But I would say 50-50 was the crowd on saying they're AI real. Can't confirm they're real. The other one was, aren't you worried the casinos going to be rigging the hands against you or whatever? I used to see that in the comments a lot early, and so I'd always jump in there like, well, the casinos don't actually run those tables.
Yeah,
they use third-party software providers who. That's why if you go into any online casino, you'll see the same tables, same dealers at any given time. So that's actually out of the casino's hands. They can't do anything with it. And then it's the whole fake bullshit one. And then I used to always be like, well, if only you knew. I cared, and then I went to Vegas and did them live on the Fountain Vegas.
Yeah.
And the same people who were going, oh, it's fake, started saying, oh, I think he's hired a hall and got paid actors.
Oh, my God.
Well, I can confirm, they'll think Rob's in it as well, but I can confirm Rob, amongst other friends, have been with me doing them in Vegas. But you see that, and I remember there's, I think his name's Goob, and he's a American Instagrammer who outs bullshit content creators, mostly in the fitness world.
Yeah.
And he just messaged me and he's like, mate, you're rolling in shit with pigs, but the pig loves it. So he's like, just do not bother your time.
Yeah.
You will no one's ever won an argument with an idiot.
No.
So you just can't reason with logic. So from that moment on, I just stopped caring. I was just like, fuck, if people can say whatever they want. It's like my comment section's free speech. If they think it's fake, I just really don't care anymore. Yeah. It's like if you're that miserable, that's a reflection on your character, not mine.
Yeah.
But it was just after I did them in Vegas and they're like, nah, paid actors. I was thinking, fucking hell, the amount I'd have to set up to stage with this. Planet Hollywood Casino, I think, is more than the hand I've put down.
Yeah,
so.
you'd be like the Mr. Best of the gambling world.
Like, that's the most nonsensical shit. So that was a real turning point, and that was only like a month into the first ever series.
Oh my
where
gosh.
it was good that it happened because that was just like a sobering moment where I was like, okay, some people just suck.
Yeah.
Just do not worry. Just call it, fuck them, you'll be fine. Like, they can feel that way. The world's going to keep revolving. You know?
That's fantastic. That is fantastic. So what is the future of Tim Naki? Or Tim Myers? Actually, Tim Myers.
The future of Tim Myers is a couple more years in Canada.
Yep.
And then back here in farming.
Nice.
I think I'll go dry style. Do you know, all I ever wanted was a dairy farm.
Yeah.
And then this sort of changed. We went overseas, and I kind of had my eyes open a little bit because I'd done a bit of travel, but I'd never lived abroad. I didn't really realize how much I wanted to travel and see the world.
Yeah.
And so now I'm very fortunate. It's not lost on me how fucking lucky I am on the felt in life.
Yeah.
I am a very lucky individual.
Yeah.
Would you rather be good or lucky? Well, I'd rather be lucky, as it turns out. I think I can answer that question.
That's fair.
So yeah, I would like to. I would like to do something or lead a life where I can still travel and see more. So I think I've cast dairy farming aside for me personally. Not that I wouldn't like, be, to be invested in it, but I think the wife and I will go dry stock farming one day. And then, I'll keep doing this Tim Naki stuff within reason.
Yeah.
I want to start putting out more golf content as well. I'm doing this YouTube golf series, High Stakes Golf.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
One day the buck's going to drop. Like, I just can't be punting at this level all my life.
No.
It's not going to work, right? So eventually I would like to have some sort of other content going out there that when I just cast this part aside, I'm still carrying on with something. And look, maybe I'll still have partnerships with, sports books or whatever, because that's how my brand's been built, and that can help pay some bills and help fund a bit of travel and fund the golf channel or whatever. Yeah, so that's for Tim Myers. For Tim Naki, I'll start a new series soon. Robbo and I, we've been talking about it. I'm going to start a new series where we let a stranger essentially pick the bet each day. And that opens up a lot of different doors.
Yeah.
Like someday we'll walk down the street and ask a homeless bloke, or, pick a number between 1 and 10.
Fantastic.
He says 7. We'll give him $700 and then we'll do the 70K punt or 7K punt, whatever we want to make it. Depends how the series is going.
I was gonna say, it depends on the bank
770, might be 700 if we're really rolling up. It will not be 700.
Yeah.
So that kind of gives us the freedom to bet at a level we're comfortable with, given the environment, how well things are going.
Yeah.
And it's kind of going to engage the public and others. And someday people in the comments we'll pick someone with the top comment one day.
Yeah.
I'll go to we'll go to the SPCA one day and how many fucking homeless dogs have you got here? Oh, well, that's how much we're bidding, and that's how much money you get. Just random shit.
Here's a little donation. Side note, hope we win.
Yeah.
Because obviously you've said that the blackjack, you like the blackjack.
Yeah, I think blackjack's my shtick. I like blackjack, and after post 2 milli series, I've had a lot of financial advisors,
yes,
and a lot of content creation advisors.
Yeah.
A lot of people telling me, "Oh, do roulette, do baccarat, do slots, whatever." I like blackjack.
Yeah.
Blackjack's fun.
Yeah.
The beauty with blackjack over any other table game is you have to make a calculated decision yourself. It is genuinely me, or I like to think of it as us, me and anyone viewing versus the dealer.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, because you've got a great way of pulling us into hating the dealer.
For 45 seconds, it's fuck that guy.
Yes.
Or gal.
Yes.
It's us. It's fucking you versus the world v us, mate.
Yeah.
Let's get it on. So I really like it. And blackjack's my favorite game. And it's also purely from a financial perspective.
Yeah.
It is your best job. Some would say baccarat actually would be your best bet at a 50-50 one and done. But a one and done blackjack hand is as good as 50-50. The longer you play, the more you play into the house edge.
Yeah.
But financially, it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do for the long haul. So I've been lucky so far. I'm due some bad runs. I know they're coming.
When they do,
I'll punt accordingly.
Yeah. Job
We'll
done.
still be watching.
Yeah, we'll still be watching.
Thanks, guys.
That's the thing. So, I guess we should probably think about wrapping this up. At the same time, I also don't want to because I'm really enjoying this.
It's been very good, lads.
But revenue-wise, what are your streams of revenue? You don't give figures or names or anything like that if you don't want to or need to. That's fine. But I mean, let's take, for example, YouTube. I mean, I know that's not going to be bringing in much.
No, not now.
If anything.
Well, not now because my main YouTube channel just got removed for good. I got my third strike and you're out. So
is it what the fuck?
That was do you know what? We actually don't know because they're real fun. Like gambling's fine on there as long as you abide by their guidelines, their regulations, which we were.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I actually don't know we don't know. They don't tell you. They just say you're gone without telling you.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. But to be fair, the way things are going, they're probably the less aligned with gambling anyway.
Yeah.
Like there was pretty strict rules on how you had to portray it or like cover stuff up and whatnot anyway. So we'd always thought if this one goes, well, that's fine. It can fucking go. And we'll start again with this more golf focused one. So we're not making negative dollars from YouTube at the moment.
Yeah,
but I'm fortunate enough to have a very good partnership with a sportsbook / casino raised. Mm-hmm. They're pretty good. So that's pretty much my avenue. And then I've got like my investments, like property and stuff like that as well.
Wicked, wicked.
And then obviously the Blackjack has gone very well. Itself. Yeah.
I think going back to that $1,000 every day series that you did, was it $1,000?
I did the first one was 10 cents for every follower, and then I did one where I added $1,000 to the bet every day.
That's right. Yeah, that was this year, wasn't it?
This was start of this year, and then I did that one, and then this one that just gone. They went gangbusters.
Yeah. So that one at the beginning of this year, the $1,000 every day.
Yep.
That's the one I watched and I admired that.
Yeah, nice.
That whole series all the way through. But the moment I think when I was like, this dude's smart, was when you said, I forget what number it was. The stakes were pretty high.
Yeah.
And it was like I could walk away with nothing.
Yeah.
And you took $200,000 or $300,000 out.
Yeah.
And said, you know what? I'm going to keep this for myself. And I was like, that's my guy. That's a fucking smart man.
Yeah. Well, that's when the first ever series when I hit the mill, like it was like 10 cents per follower, and it got going. We actually, do you know my win-loss was very tight on that first ever series? Like I think it was very close to 50-50.
Wow.
But we were just lucky that I was on the right side of winning most of the double downs and that sort of thing, and lost a lot early and made up for it at the higher end, which was very fortunate. So that worked out well. But that got to a point, I think when that one got to like, it was probably around $50,000 or $60,000 in profit. And that's when I said, okay, the ceiling is, the floor is half.
Yeah.
And fortunately we got all the way up. And then it was like, when we hit the milli, there was like so much energy, and like the build up had been so immense, and it was a fucking runaway train. No one wanted it to stop. I was like, I got caught up in it too.
Yeah.
Like that's where I wasn't in a position where like $1 million wasn't going to help me. Like that's a fucking lot of money.
Yeah. I could do a lot with $1 million right now.
You could fucking, as could I now back then. Like there's a lot you can do with that, right? So I should have the smartest thing to do would have been to just take it. There was people at that point who were just like, fuck that, like 2 million or nothing. Well, that was my floor was always half.
Yeah.
And high, that's going back to 10-year-old. Would I change anything? I would change it. I would stop at $1 million.
Yeah.
I would carry on that next week. I would just take that and reset and go. Now, I don't dwell on losing the 500 too much. Like I focus on having won 500. But that is one of the more reckless weeks of is the most reckless week of my life for sure. Yeah. That was very, very sobering. But you come out of it, you've set your floor, you don't go on tilt. Like there's, you don't want to be someone who's like, I've lost 4 hands in a row, I've lost 500, I'm due to win, I'll carry on, I'll get back to $1 million. No. Just, you've got to be sensible. Yeah. And that's what I tell everyone with gambling and how it's fun within your means. Set your boundaries, set your time, set your limit before you get going. And by all means, I've set limits and I've been on the piss and gone over as well.
Yeah.
Very, very sad mornings after those ones. And you learn from them. You got to learn from them.
Yeah.
So fortunately, I've had those lessons before I got to this point.
Yeah.
And, just fucking torch a lot or something like that.
Yeah.
But I would stop at the milli, which is why when I got to 2 this time, fucking done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in all due respect, anyone out there saying double down,
nah,
it's not their money.
Nah, exactly. It's too much.
It's in a roundabout way, you haven't necessarily earned it.
No.
But you, at the same time, have made a lot of calculated decisions to get it.
Yes.
And you can't take that for granted.
No, for sure. Like again, would you rather be lucky or good at something? We're lucky. Well, we're lucky and something that fortunately has paid. But yeah, and then the logical side of it or the educated side of it comes what you do, at that point. So learn our lesson from the first one.
Yeah.
We hit the target. We make a joke about Timmy 2 million. Okay, ha ha ha. Like fuck. You get there.
Yeah.
We get there with all this energy built up again. It's like, fuck yes. And then people are messaging me saying, oh, Timmy 1 billy. Oh, okay. Like Timmy 3 million, like, oh, Timmy 3 million sounds better. Carry on. You can't stop.
Sounds cute.
People go, oh, play till you lose another one. Well, it's like, oh, okay, we lose tomorrow.
That was a short series.
You say the bet would have been $120,000, I think is what it would have been.
Yeah.
And you lose that one. Then you're below 2 million. You're at like what, 1.88. And they're like, oh, well, that's not a round number.
Yeah.
You might as well make it 1.5 or 2.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom, you've lost $500,000 because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
So no, I was always, and as soon as it hit 1.5, even breached over that, I was like, right, that's my bottom line.
Yeah.
And then there was 1.5 or 2 at that stage. 2, see ya, done.
Yeah.
Out of here.
What does it feel like when you're clicking those chips?
Yep.
And you're like, I'm staring down the barrel of $150,000 hypothetically. I don't know if you've ever put that much down, but let's just say you.
I think I have before. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say you're clicking those chips and you're looking at $110,000 bet.
Yep.
And you got a couple of side bets there.
Yep.
They, for the most part, don't come in.
Yep.
Unless they do, in which case, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What is it like at that moment? Are you vacant up here? Or are you just like, it is what it is?
Do you know what? You don't even think about the monetary value of it in that point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've learned to compartmentalize it a bit. Through it was daunting in the first series. I remember it got to a day, I started with a $1,500 punt and then it didn't change for the first 3 days. And then I went up like 4,000 people in a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it went up, what was that, $400 or something. And then like 2 days later, I was at 50,000 people. And when I started it, I thought, well, no one's doing this in the punting space. Like this will be brand new. And I know how crazy the internet is. And if a fad takes off, like it's all guns blazing. I was like, fuck, this could get to 50,000 people and I might have to do a 5K pump.
Yeah.
Which I had mentally prepared myself for that.
Yeah.
I hadn't prepared to get there on day 5, 6.
But you can't.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you're in for it. So yeah. So days, I remember we dipped into a loss on day. There was a couple of days where we were at a loss, and then fortunately we got on the right trend of 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah.
And then a couple of double down wins. Actually, there was a day 14 where it really revved up. I did a day 14 special because we were up. I did the 10 cents per follower bet, and I matched it with a Super Bowl multi.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl multi landed and paid like 30 grand.
Oh, how good.
then we were really off and running. I'll have to dig that bet out. It'll be on my phone somewhere. Yeah, and that was a real game. Then I had like confidence because then we had that really bolstered the profit, and it was like, oh, okay, now we've got some wiggle room. It's not like day to day. If we have a double down loss, it's all over,
Yeah.
So that was good, yeah. But it's still very, very daunting. But at that point in time, I was starting to get messages from every sports book, casino, punting platform, multiple different platforms wanting to partner with me.
Yeah.
And I knew that I had something valuable that I was going to be able to monetize in time.
Yeah.
So my business brain was kicking in. It was like, okay, well, the punts are going to be, we can mitigate that with potential partnerships. And some of these outfits were starting to throw around crazy money. And to be honest, I should have made a lot more money from it than I am, but I would have had to partner with some brands who did things in an unethical way and wasn't really for me. So there's avenues I could have gone that certainly would have been more lucrative, but wouldn't have really been the Tim Naki way in a sense, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So, but it was I would say at around the 30,000 followers mark. Well, that was probably like day 4.
Because it's just
stupid.
astronomical growth.
Yeah. Day 4 or 5. Yeah. That's when people were reaching out and I was like, okay, this is something here. And then when it got to like in the 100,000s, it was, I was getting like 20 emails a day from outfits wanted to do collabs and stuff. I've actually been fucking useless with it too, by the way. I should be doing product placement here, there, and everywhere. I don't. That's what I was saying earlier about how I thought I wanted to do like racing.com and be a media person. Actually, I've learned a bit about myself. I don't really like putting myself in a position where I'm obligated to say what someone else wants me to say or do something that someone else wants me to do. So I've certainly missed out financially, but I get to sleep at night and soundly and doing things the way I want to do them, which is more important to me than making more. But like I say, I'm still things are still good. But yeah, I certainly could have done it better probably.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
Yeah,
I mean, in the camera world, what do you guys shoot on? Do you shoot on?
Canons.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
Fujifilm.
That's fine. 8 frames a second. No, that's right. We in the camera world, a lot of the reviewers and people they're all Sony shills.
Oh yes,
And you just become a shill.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm shooting on Lumix, man. I got a great relationship with Panasonic New Zealand.
Yeah,
they're
nice.
my mates. I got mad respect for them. They've helped us in ways, even with the Golf Channel. Hey,
awesome.
mate, like, can we get a camera to just try this out and all that kind of
Sick.
stuff? And he's like, yeah, sure.
Wicked.
Have
Good
it
stuff.
for 3 months, have fun with it, and all that. And I've got mad respect for them. So, we're not a Sony shill kind of group and all that kind of stuff. And I think that's, in all due respect, and what you're doing too is also really important.
Yes.
That you're able to keep control.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
If someone's saying, hey, you need to tell everybody that is a black hat.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's clearly not. Yes, but the $100,000 I'm about to pay you is going to make that hat black.
For sure. But the big thing for me, because of what I'm doing, it's gambling, right?
Yeah.
I have to be, I'm very conscious of the fact that it is something that people can take too far.
Yeah.
So I have to be able to be, like, if I'm from a promotional perspective, I get the narrative. I get to drill into these people that they're not going to make money.
Yeah.
Right. That they are going to lose money.
Yeah.
That it's for fun. Whereas, there's outfits out there who would have you just leave that at the door and, that's not the message we want to get across. Here's a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
But we want you pushing gambling on those sort of, no. We can't be having that.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but in New Zealand, you actually legally cannot advertise gambling.
I believe so, yeah.
Something to the effect of that anyway.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is for offshore ones, or is it coming in? Something of the likes.
Maybe something like that. I remember just hearing about it and thinking, oh, that's rather interesting.
I think that's coming in, or maybe it's already in effect. Thank God I'm in Canada. I think there's rule changes coming. I don't know. They might have kicked that can down the road a little bit because the gambling licenses are changing here. I think it's just going to be Tab and Betcha soon or something like that.
I think it's already like that.
Yeah, which is actually going to be funny because, well, not funny, but you wait and see just how much gambling advertising gets rammed down their throats now that there's a monopoly. Like it's you see that where they call it regulatory. It's like that in Canada now.
Yeah.
And as someone who likes gambling, you can't fucking watch TV, an ad break, without having there might be 3 minutes of ad time. So what's that? 30-second blocks.
Yeah.
5 of them are fucking different casinos or sports books. Oh, it's fucking wounding. That's going to happen here.
Yeah.
I've got no doubts as well.
Yeah.
But anyway. And I'm someone who likes gambling.
Yeah. But doesn't like it.
But it already does, and it's the same exact ad every time. It's like when you're watching ESPN, it's always the same fucking...
Yeah.
What is the ESPN ad? Is it DraftKings or something?
No, they'll have ones like that, but then they'll just have like when it's the playoffs, it'll just be the exact
Same ad.
Oh.
Yeah. So on that actually, are you you'd be a basketball man, I reckon, NBA?
Yeah, Nuggets.
Oh,
Nuggets. Yeah.
Jokic. A man after my own heart. Plays basketball to, to service his needs and to fill his pockets.
Yep.
Loves the ponies.
Yep.
Loves the ponies. You see the video of him like bawling his eyes out when his horse won the other day? Doesn't give a fuck when he wins an NBA championship.
Yeah.
And then he's back to Serbia to drive harness racing.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's the man.
Side note,
Yes.
Controversially,
Yeah.
he's into soccer.
Really?
Yeah, football.
Soccer, football. Football or soccer? Soccer or football?
Either or.
Who's, okay, so you're a basic man, Manchester United.
Manchester City.
Oh! Think we've hit a boundary there. Fuck, Lewis is just he's giving the eyes. Get this man out of here. I thought I wanted him on the podcast. Delete the episode.
No, this is class.
I wish I could be into soccer football, I really enjoy highlights. I think they are highly skilled individuals. They are incredible what they can do, but there is 87 minutes of fucking around
Yeah.
and
Don't get
then
me started.
3 minutes of actual fucking excitement.
Yeah. Also, they get hurt really easy compared to rugby.
Yes, they do.
They do.
They are incredibly gifted athletes.
Yeah.
We need
Great
to do
actors.
something. We need to do something. They need to bring in my favorite sport to watch now is hockey. And I mean, I am living, in Canada where it's prominent. And like they can have low scoring games like football as well. But the fucking hits into the boards, there will be fights.
Yeah.
The saves the goalies are making regularly are impressive. Like when it's a low scoring game, it's almost more tense or more exciting than the high scoring ones. Whereas no sport, no one should be clapping for a 0-0 draw. Get fucked.
No.
But I really get around it, and with the soccer football World Cup happening in North America next year, I'll get down there and support our All Whites.
Yeah.
I think the last time they were in was 2010, right? Only undefeated team in the tournament. Didn't make the didn't make the playoffs. But anyway, Winston Reid 1-0, Italy. Take me back. Yeah. So I wish I could be a football
hard.
fan.
It's hard.
There's also actually only so many hours in a day, even for someone like me who's got probably more time on their hands than the average individual now. But to support all sports, NRL's on at a terrible time for me in North America, but I'll try watch like the highlights of the Warriors every week, or if they're playing an afternoon game, I'll watch. Otherwise, but I love hockey. I watch a lot of hockey, and I've really got into NFL up there as well. So, yeah.
NFL's interesting.
Well, I've got into NFL because you can watch Red Zone on a Sunday where all the games are going at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And you're just getting high. It's like a lifetime highlight reel. Watching an individual game is like watching fucking paint dry.
Yeah.
It takes ages, eh?
Oh, it's
I don't
terrible.
know. I mean, it's probably not fair to paint, really. I mean, watching grass grow is probably worse.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
But okay, so it's just Manchester City.
It's tough because they do a lot of passing the ball rather than like attacking the goal, and like it'll be on at like 3 a.m. So I've finished a shift at Domino's. So I'm still awake. I'm like, fuck it, I'll stay up for it. Oh, just for a fucking draw or a loss. It's like, you fucking serious?
Well, I mean, shit, good way to put a man to sleep. Just watch a fucking ball going back and forth for 90 minutes.
Yeah, and then a couple of little Hollywood dramas in between.
Oh,
put a few
don't
bets on and they don't come through.
It's just as far as highlight reel sports go, football has amazing highlight reels, but that's unfortunately, like I say,
It's a years to put
Yes.
that together.
Yes.
That's not just like one game of good highlight reels. That's years.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's gold.
How about you? Are you any other sports? Big on any other sports?
I'm going to be honest.
big.
Apart from being big, not really.
Yeah.
I love golf.
Yeah.
I watch a bit of golf, and that's kind of it. For me, at school I quite enjoyed running.
Nice.
Away from
Lewis. That's a very well timed snicker.
yeah, because I'm fat now. I enjoyed running in there. I played a bit of rugby.
Yeah.
At Waverley. Bit of cricket. I quite enjoyed cricket.
Oh, nice. You've obviously got good hand eye then. Must be reasonable.
Okay, thanks.
pretty good.
You can hit a golf ball.
Yeah.
I was going to say you just can anyone, but I guess
that's the ultimate test of hand eye, really.
Yeah. Can you take this? But anyway, growing up though, man, I didn't really go down the sports route.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, I was more into motorsports and racing and
that's still
shit like
sport.
that. Yeah, true. Sports in the title. It wasn't actually until I was selling motor cars. I was working in Hamilton.
Yep.
Sorry, I was working in Wyra actually. If you care to know where that is, I know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How'd you get out? Just to kill a man to get out of there?
Oh, yeah. But the boss said, hey, we can take you to rugby.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, really? I'm going to go to Hamilton. We're going to go out on the town. I want to go out on the town. I don't give me this rugby shit.
Yeah.
Dude, the atmosphere at a game is electric.
Yeah.
Go to a rugby game, and even if you don't like rugby, I understand what the hell's going on because I sure as shit didn't know all that.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, those dudes are cheering and all that, and the oh my god, I tell you what,
Yeah.
the atmosphere at live games is phenomenal.
It is good if you eat them good.
And I tell you what, that for me, again, I'm not following stats or anything like that. Like I couldn't care less. But I guess that's why I like shows and stuff like that. It's all the atmosphere is just
a lot of
amazing.
energy.
Oh my god! Yeah. I did a gig a few years ago. It was the Sevens.
Yep.
Up in Hamilton, and I was sound guy on one of the stages there, and we had like God, I can't even think of his name. Someone James playing on there. Sons of Zion played.
Oh, like Mitch James probably.
Yeah, that was it. It was Mitch James. Yeah, hell of a nice guy by the way. Like,
he is.
Just such a dude.
Yep.
And he was on. They were playing, and it was awesome. But everything around it was just every now and then you'd hear a crowd cheer, and it was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I still don't understand Sevens.
Yeah,
but they had great barbecue there.
Case in point.
Yeah. Great barbecue.
Mate, I think you're looking great, by the way.
Thanks,
by the
man.
way.
I'm actually down 8 kilos.
Oh yeah, good man.
Yeah, 6-ender.
Did you have a circumcision?
Nah, literally, I inject myself with the drug every day.
That'll do it.
That has been doing it, but no, I just like honestly, if you get it, like just any live game, go to it, support it. Even my partner, she's just like, I actually really like watching cricket.
Yeah, nice.
Like, really, I like slamming my cock in a car door than watching that. But she's like, no, honestly, the vibe, it's electric.
It can be good,
You know?
yeah. You just need the right fans. Any of them can be good.
Yeah, exactly. Or you get,
like golf, for instance. Look at what the Waste Management Opens like, or these live events. Like, you just need, I don't know, fucking any sport can be made exciting or energetic or fucking.
Look at the WNBA. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dildos on the court. Exactly. All it took was 3 green dildos, and here we are.
Wasn't there a politician that had a dildo thrown at him?
It was here, wasn't it? It was one of those.
Was it here?
Yeah, it was a Kiwi guy.
It was a Kiwi guy. It was at Waitangi, that's right. It was.
Oh, fuck, that's going to annoy the shit out of me now.
Yeah.
But yeah. Does he get thrown at him or slapped with it? I can't remember.
Either way.
Yes. But
funny as hell.
I think he's a national MP, or he might be a Act One even.
I think he was an Act One.
Yeah, might have been.
In fact.
Might have been the bloke before David Seymour, who was head of Act, I think.
I think you might be right.
Stephen Joyce?
That's
Stephen
him.
Joyce.
That was him. Wasn't he a finance minister too at some point? Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Now he's got a cock imprint in his face.
He does. We're all laughing at him. Anyway, I don't know about you, man, but what time do you guys need to go?
What's the time, Robbo?
1.
Oh, about half an hour ago.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, actually, sorry to do this on camera, but I better just tell my playing partner we're running late.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Literally. Well, while you do that...
Get ready to ask the question for...
I'm gearing up for that.
Just checking.
I'm just going to quickly do a dramatic ad read. Wasn't kidding about that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting to wrap up this because our favourite guest so far, sorry, Zach Reed, but Tim has taken over. We did have Zach Reed on last week.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely, gentlemen. Yeah,
for sure.
That's coming out soon.
I think he could probably still be number 1.
Maybe. Anyway, on that. What?
He was in town on the weekend.
Yeah. Anyway, get out of my head, Reed. Okay, I'm going to start that again. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting to the end of this, though. So, if your clubs are broken, you want to get some new stuff, some new balls, some new tees, some new shoes, the Golf Zone has got you covered here in Taranaki. They are located on 44 Molesworth Street in the heart of the CBD. They have everything you need to hit fairways with confidence, from top-tier clubs from Callaway, and that is all because it's top tier. Cutting edge GPS devices from a couple of companies as well, Garmin and Bushnell to be precise, stylish men's and women's apparel that blends comfort and performance. They've got it all. The Lear Repair has you covered as well. If you have smashed your club against a tree because you shanked the ball, it happens. It's golf. But Paul can help you out. So if you're chasing a lower handicap or just loving the game, visit the Golf Zone online or in store, but mostly online at golfzone.co.nz. Tee up your best game today with the Golf Zone, Taranaki's leading golf retailer. Let them know that Fairway Talks sent you, and Paul will probably give you a handshake. And that's about that. But we are at the end. We have one final thing that we need to get out of the way, and that is it has become a bit of a tradition on our... There's 2 traditions that we actually have.
All right.
Maybe 3 if we count them all. But we have what we call a daily spoon.
Okay.
No one got it today. But essentially,
If someone picks it up,
essentially, it's just a shit ass spoon.
Get it if you're
Somebody,
a dumb cunt.
yeah, if anyone's a Louis.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so...
Well, I was thinking, geez, if Lewis is paid per word, he might be the highest paid person in New Zealand.
He would be. He would be. But the Daily Spoon is anyone who fucks up. So Ajit Rai actually got it. He was our first guest to get it.
What did he do?
He hurt his back the morning of coming in
I
here.
think you're going to say Hooters Back podcasting. I was going to say, geez, he's an athlete.
yeah. He was really cool though. We had a great time with him,
Yes.
but he got the spoon for that and he had a bit of a chuckle.
Nice.
The other one is actually we have each guest leaves a question for the next guest.
Ooh.
They never know who it is and or what it is or who they're going to be, what they're going to do or anything like that.
Yep.
For the most part, it's been sport related, but
Okay.
that's how we roll. Would you like to take guesses to what question that was?
Ajit Rai.
No, it wasn't Ajit. It was actually from Zach.
Oh, Zach, sorry. What would his question have been? Oh, shit.
I did ask it.
Tell us your virginity story.
That could be your question.
I was actually thinking about it too.
So that is actually the part of it. The question actually was if you were, it was more around a topic of, topic of conversation going back to being 10 years old. What would you change, if anything?
Nice.
Yeah, so that was Zach's Zach's contribution to it. So, Tim Naki,
So
the floor is yours.
I don't know who's coming next.
No, we don't
Neither
need
do
it, to
we.
be fair. I have an idea, but I can't say.
Okay, I'm trying to think. We don't want to go profound.
No, Zach was like, I want to do something that makes you guys look like idiots, and then came out with that. And I was like, what?
I don't think that's that bad.
No, that was
of a
great.
question.
I thought it was an awesome question. That's what I mean. He wanted us to look like idiots, and then went, actually.
Yes. Okay, fuck. A good question. Jeez, I'm normally full of questions, and now it's hard to think of one when you're put on the spot, isn't it?
Tell you what, while you're thinking of that,
Okay.
I just want to pay homage to all the golf balls that were lost this week. Rob. That's tradition number 3.
Oh, that's so
Started
good.
today.
Yeah.
That started today.
No, we normally do it.
Yeah.
Just forget.
Okay, I think you guys are sport related.
Yeah.
I would like to ask if money was no object, time was no object, what sport would you like to be the most elite of the elite in?
What a question.
That is such a good question. That is a question I actually remember asking you. It wasn't sport related, but it was actually just in life.
Yes.
If money was
Profession?
no object, what would you do? And his answer was actually really interesting. Do you remember what it was? No. Oh my God.
Was that the football school one? Or
Yeah, it was.
Sport
It was.
Academy.
A sport academy.
Oh, you're nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a give back type guy. I like that.
Yeah.
Good man.
I had a newfound respect from that day.
Do you know what? This is not just trying to make me sound like a good guy, but this is going to make me sound like a good guy. I think like when we come back here and we're on a farm or whatever, this is not what I'm going to do with my life, but I would like to have like a dog shelter or take in like, homeless dogs and all that sort of shit. I fucking love dogs. That would be it. Sport wise, what I've just asked, I've just got it's not the most lucrative. I respect them the most for their ability and toughness. I'd love to be top of the NHL ice hockey.
Yeah.
Now, your longevity, it can be decent. Some of them play 18 years, but it's just you go and watch a game, you're like, fuck, these guys are good. Then you try and skate.
Yeah.
And then you go and you're like, holy shit. Then you watch them again, and that's just another level. I truly believe from all the sports I've watched live, I think it must have to be the hardest, almost hardest in the world to play. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the skating element is where it's just so impressive. Yeah. So obviously there's far more lucrative sports, but just I love hockey.
Yeah. It's an interesting sport. It really is. And on that, it has been an absolute pleasure.
That it has.
You have made his lifetime.
Cheers, Louis. It's been great, mate.
Yeah.
It has.
What are you guys up to Saturday morning?
Saturday morning.
Oh no, you're gone, aren't you?
No, I'm back.
No, of course he'll be back.
I'm probably going to the races Saturday, maybe, but might try to get up here for a little swing of the sticks. If weather depending.
Hang on, I'll check that. Because I'm all about checking the weather.
I got football, but that's like 2:45.
Oh,
you can
yes.
can-
well, I need to be at the races by then anyway.
I was going to say, you can cancel that. Should we book a tea time?
I'd be pretty keen.
We could book a tea time because it is club day on a Saturday.
Oh, yes. Well, you don't want to be stepping on any toes.
No, you won't be stepping on anybody's
We could
toes.
just go fuck around at West Town.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We'll just get they don't
I've
give
been
a
up
shit.
there in
Well, the
fucking
time to play West Town because all the real good guys go out early in the morning. Saturday's gonna be fine, mate. It's gonna be cold, but it's gonna be fine.
Oh, I don't mind cold. Cold's fine. As long as it's not fucking blowing a gale. I don't even mind a light drizzle. We'll be fine.
No, we'll be fine.
Oh, I've actually got to be quite rude. Sorry.
No,
guys.
please
I
go.
am.
You're good.
Yeah.
Poor Riley's at the fucking club waiting
my
on
God.
us. Well, I don't know. That 2 hours is the fastest 2 hours of my life.
Yeah.
And that's a real credit to you guys. That was
Thank
fun.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Class.
That's so good.
And then I end with this.
Where's my spoon gone? I should be fixing a cup of tea.
That was the point.